Hallelujah, Yahweh Shema Mashiach, Yahweh Shabbat Rakatah, hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Yeah, we gotta take a snap before we go live. So, yeah.
All praise, glory now to the Most High, the owner, creator, and possessor of all things.
All praise.
Long lives anointed, beloved Son, in the hearts and minds of the faithful elect. I'm the humility MELCHIZEDEK Ministries.
Y'all know what it is.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Y'all already know we doing part 2. Y'all know we had cut it a little short. Well, we did a full lesson yesterday, but it was getting a little too late. So today we here to finish off this lesson. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can hear us well, type in some 9s. Shalom, shalom, Andrea Brown, Saharia, Shebrew, shalom, shalom. Abiyah, shalom. Come on in here. We'll wait till y'all get in. You know we're going to kick it off with a prayer, and then we're going to get to the lesson. You know what I'm saying? It's part 2 of the Fire and Brimstone, the Judgements of Yhwh.
That's right. That's right.
Let's get it. So can y'all hear us good? You know what I'm saying? We got these mics set up. That way we ain't got to be all like this when we read now. We got our own mic, so.
Thank y'all for y'all prayers and y'all support, man.
Yeah, y'all helping us out tremendously. Y'all don't know how much y'all really helping us out here for us to keep continuing and progressing when it comes to giving y'all these lessons.
Oh,
hey, helping me while I'm at work. Hallelujah. Poppy Shoe.
Poppy. And y'all, for those that need the prayer and the counseling, the Honor and Humility MELCHIZEDEK Ministry headquarters line is up and running. But Poppy Shoe is the executive secretary. So if y'all need any of that, drop your email. She gonna jot it down and shoot it to us. Y'all can your email and your contact information. She gonna jot it down, shoot it to us, and we will be getting in contact.
Yeah.
You feel me? We gonna do it like that. So you feel me? We got over 10,000 subscribers on this channel. Well, that deal will be ringing off the chain. You feel me? So then we gonna go by request. Like anybody need prayer, anybody need counseling, drop your email and your contact. Drop your email. Poppy gonna get in touch with you. You feel me? Give her the contact. She gonna shoot it back to us, and then we'll be getting at y'all. You feel me? But the line is open. You feel me? When they got the phone today, I already tested that deal out.
Working fine. So we ready to holler at our people. So look, let's get it in. That's what this for. We here to teach y'all. We here to learn from y'all as well, and we here to be here for each other and show brotherly love. So if y'all need any type of prayer, counseling, anything, hit that line. Tomorrow. All right, that's cool. That's cool, Paris. Hit me up. Text. Look, make sure y'all be texting me too before y'all hit me up, man. I be super busy. I don't only do this. I run a full herbal business and healing business. So, you know what I'm saying? I got 2 phones that be ringing off the hook every day, all day, literally.
That's right. That's right. We're busy men.
I'm not lying to y'all at all. And I'm not even exaggerating. Literally 500 people between both lines call my phone a day. So it's a lot of people that I can't get to. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I hit people up when I can. So let's just get it. But look, Terry for your brother. We hiring on new workers. You know what I'm saying? I'm teaching and training new people to help me do what I'm doing. And, you know what I'm saying? All the kinks and stuff going to be ironed out in a little bit. Just be patient with your brothers, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We expend ourselves to y'all in every which way. We sacrifice a lot. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to start learning patience when it comes to hollering at us. All right, with that being said, if y'all ready to get this started, type in y'all 9s. We're going to pray in, and then we're going to get to these scriptures.
Real quick.
I need some healing herbs. You have a website? Yeah, I got a website. I'm going to type it in now. It's www.yakiawakened.com. Just put it in the description bar. There it is right there. You know what I'm saying? Any herb you can think of is on there. Hundreds of healing testimonies.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
That's the thunder. That Psalm 29 tell you that's the voice of the Most High. That thunder, boy. The building just shook.
Yeah, y'all ain't heard that, boy?
Well, praise.
Hallelujah. Yeah.
That's right.
Are we all good? Y'all ready to go pray in? Let's get it.
All right, let me go ahead and pull up the prayer. And let's get her done. All right, let me go ahead and pull this on up. Bang, bang, bang. All praises, all glory, all honor to the Most High.
Hallelujah.
Owner, creator, and possessor. Owner, creator, and possessor of all things. Yhwh. I'll be looking. Everybody face Jerusalem. Face Yerushalayim.
Men uncover your heads when praying or prophesying. Women cover your heads when praying or prophesying. Everything done decently in order and pursuant to 1 Corinthians, the 11th chapter. Also, 1 Timothy 2 and 8 instructs us to spread forth our hands. Also, 1 Kings 8 and 54. Solomon did the same thing when he's dedicating the temple. Face Jerusalem, Daniel the 6th chapter, Psalm 138 verse 2, and many other scriptures. You understand? 1 Kings 8 20 through 44. Also, face the land that you was brought from. You understand? So being in the west, we face east. All right. If you were somewhere else relative to Jerusalem, you'll face Jerusalem. If you're south of Jerusalem, face north. If you're north of Jerusalem, face south. Face Jerusalem. Or Zion, the holy and beloved city.
Zion.
All right. So we're gonna get this prayer off. Y'all know how we do. Opening prayer. We're gonna do it in Hebrew. It's Yahweh's prayer, found in Matthew the 6th chapter, and we're gonna do it in English. How we looking? Everybody good?
Great.
I repeat after me. Abinu.
Abinu.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Yikade.
Yikade.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Tabo.
Tabo.
Malkuteka.
Maltuteka.
Yease.
Yease.
Ratzonka.
Ratzonka.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
K.
K.
Baaret.
Baaret.
Etlekem.
Etlekem.
Kukenu.
Kukenu.
Taylanu.
Taylanu.
Hayo.
Hayo.
Uslaklanu.
Uslaklanu.
Oh. Kataenu.
Kataenu.
Kamo.
Kamo.
Shelsukim.
Selsukim.
Gam.
Gam.
Anaknu.
Anaknu.
Lakoti.
Lakoti.
Lanu.
Lanu.
Wa'o.
Wa'o.
Tabienu.
Tabienu.
Lide.
Lide.
Nisayo.
Nisayo.
Ki.
Ki.
E. Kotzenu.
Kotzenu.
Minhora.
Minhora.
Kilaka.
Kilaka.
Hamamlaka.
Hamamlaka.
Wahabura.
Wahabura.
Wahatiparet.
Wahatiparet.
Laome.
Laome.
Olami.
Olami.
Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
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 Hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah.
Hallelujah. In English. Our Father.
Our Father.
In heaven.
In heaven.
Holy is your name.
Holy is your name.
May your kingdom come.
May your kingdom come.
And your will be done.
And your will be done.
On earth.
On earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us.
And forgive us.
Our sins.
Our sins.
As we also.
As we also.
Have forgiven those.
Have forgiven those.
Who sinned against us.
Who sinned against us.
And lead us not into temptation.
And lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us.
But deliver us
from the evil one.
From the evil one.
For yours is the kingdom.
For yours is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
And ever.
And ever.
Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
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 Praise the mighty Yah. Let's get it. Yahweh. Yeah. Get that blood flowing. We got motion.
Praise the mighty Yah.
If you got warmth, we got motion. Let's get it done.
Let's get it.
That Hebrew you feel in your chest, boy. Your chest, your nasal cavities, all to your head be vibrating. If you're warm, we got action. We got motion. I mean, the spirit is flowing, baby.
All right, look, we're going to get this started. We're going to start this in the book of Hosea, chapter 4. Once y'all get there, type in y'all 9s. I'll be reading. I'll be breaking down and edifying. Let's get it.
Let's get her done.
I almost missed it. Tina D, you say you caught it, though, didn't you?
That's right, Tina D.
Shalom, shalom, all the family that's popping in the room. This part 2 of what we was talking about yesterday.
That's right.
We talking about them judgments. You know what I'm saying? Fire and brimstone, the judgment of Yhwh, Yahweh. So let's get to it. So type in y'all 9s once y'all get to Hosea 4. We're going to get it.
We're going to get her done, y'all. Let's get it done. And may the Most High be glorified and may his flock be edified.
Yes, sir.
All right. Judgment is a serious topic. It's also something, it's one of the most taboo topics because a lot of people do not want to talk about the judgments. You hear laws, statutes, and commandments. Everybody leave judgments out of the situation.
Yes, they do, boy.
Because judgments hold you accountable. And just like you afraid to go see the judge today, and you afraid to go see the judge off a traffic violation.
Right.
Can you imagine all the crimes that we've been committing against our Heavenly Father since we've been held accountable? You feel me? Scripture tell you if you sin willfully, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sin. So we are called to hold ourselves to a high standard. Actually, we've been charged. And if you're a follower of Messiah, he actually raised the bar on us.
That's right. You
can no longer hide behind the letter of the law. Not the letter of it,
right? The law has spirit. Every law he gave you has a spiritual implication to it, right? So now you have to be sincere in how you do the law. You understand? You got to be sincere in how you keep the law, how you do the law. You feel me? You can't be trying to keep the law, but been looking for loopholes to be evil.
Yeah.
And that's what you'll see dealing with Pharisees, Sadducees, and dealing with a lot of modern brews today. Like they'll hide behind it, even though in the spirit, you know you've been evil.
Yeah.
You understand? Because technically didn't nobody catch you, but you know in spirit you've been evil.
Yeah.
Right? So when you read the scriptures, like when you get into Matthew 5, the Messiah breaking down the true spiritual implication of the Torah. And that's always been what it was from the jump. Even Moses said in Deuteronomy, the 10th chapter, I believe, circumcise the foreskin of your heart.
Yeah.
That's always been spiritual circumcision, has always been what it is. You understand? What good is you fronting outwardly, but inwardly you ain't talking about nothing. Inwardly, you're a hypocrite.
Yeah.
All right, so we got to be better than that. All right, so we're gonna start this off in Hosea, the 4th chapter, and let's get it done. You feel me? Again, may the Most High be glorified, and may His flock be edified. You feel me? Long live the King of Kings.
Long
live the King of Kings.
Yeah. Well, you had Push come through, huh?
Where you
Come on up here, brother. We starting this off in the book of Hosea, chapter 4. I see y'all 9, so we finna get to it.
We're gonna read chapter 4, 1 through 11.
All right, let's get it out. It says, hear the word of Yhwh, ye children of Yisrael.
So now we're being specific. You understand? And that's the one thing about this Bible, right? The majority of the time, the Most High is talking about His people. The majority of the time, He's talking about His beloved city, His beloved land, right? His chosen flower, which is a lily. You understand? Everything is about what's mainly on the Most High's mind, the apple of His eye. The apple of His eye. He's talking about the children of Israel.
Yeah.
Right? The children of Israel, the custodians and vanguards of this truth. All right. So hear the word of Yahweh, ye children of Israel. Come on now.
For the Lord have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land. Yeah. Because there is no truth.
Come on.
Nor mercy. Nor knowledge of Elohim in the land.
That goes back even back when we was in our land. You see that? A controversy means the Most High has a problem with us. He's angry. You see? So, and that's how you know this Bible is real, because it doesn't even have what you would call its ugly parts.
Right, it don't.
Right? It's going to show you where Israel went off at. It's going to show you where they did right at. But it does not, like other nations are high, like the Egyptians. A lot of times they never recorded their losses. But in the Bible, we even got our losses in here.
Right.
That's how you know there's no secret agenda. You understand? In the Bible, it even has what you would deem as ugly parts. Like, I can't believe y'all even did that or considered that.
Right.
That's how you know it's the truth. That's how you know it's the truth. You understand? Because the Most High is not a respecter of persons. If Israel go off, Israel's going to get handled. All right. So the Most High had a controversy with us when we were in His land. What good is the land if the moral character of the inhabitants of the land is jacked up? Like today, everybody talking about reparations and we need our own land and all that. But that land will fall tomorrow. If we all get on there and we ain't upholding the laws of the Heavenly Father, if we're not upholding the teachings of the Messiah, that land is worthless without the moral standard of the people. You understand? That's inhabiting the land. So the Most High has had a controversy and still does with us. Now, the crazy part about this is America is repeating the same crimes that we were committing back in our land back then.
Right.
And y'all heathens think judgment ain't coming here. And we got jacked up for us going against our Father, and y'all doing the exact same thing we were doing, if not worse. Nehemiah, you got something?
Yeah, I just want to put out there, man, that we have to recognize that some of the sins that we commit actually affect the land.
That's true.
Certain sins affect the land. And so by them bringing us to a strange land and keeping us in those same sins, this land is affected.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And understand that, one, He already told us judgment comes to that nation that held. You know what I'm saying? There's no nation ever held an Israelite slave. You know what I'm saying? It's still doing its thing on this earth today. You know what I'm saying? So that's real talk. Like you look at it historically, scientifically, biblically, for sure. That's the pride. That's the pride of the soul. But you can see it.
Yeah, most
our
definitely.
sins cause the land to sin. Whoredom, fornication, idolatry, cause the land to go down. So we want to bring that out, man. Like, don't think your sin affects you.
No, you're right.
Because you're doing your own sin. Oh, man, that's me. I ain't got shit to do with you. No, bro, certain things you do affect the body.
Hey man, look,
It's a schism.
hey, true about this, man. I'm gonna go a step further. Everything you do, whether in righteousness or wickedness, affects everything around you.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what it is. You feel me? That's just the truth. Now, right here, Numbers 35 is a good example. I just want to read this real quick. Number 35, verse 33. Go this land backing off what Nehemiah just said, right? It says right here, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. 34. Defile not therefore the land which ye shall inhabit, wherein I dwell, for I, Yhwh, dwell among the children of Israel. Ooh. So now it shows we defiled the land. We get all the way up to Hosea 4, and what he say? I got a problem with y'all. I got a controversy with y'all. All right, let's get it out.
All right, I'm starting at 1 again. All right, this is Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. Hear the words of Yhwh, ye children of Yisrael.
Yeah.
For Yahweh hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
Why?
Because there is no truth.
Come on.
Nor mercy.
Come on.
Nor knowledge of Elohim in the land.
You see that? We became hell-bent at going against our God. If there's no truth, that means it's lying. Right? If there's no mercy, that means what? If there is, what's the opposite of mercy?
Mm-hmm.
It's all wrath.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And if what else he say? No mercy, no truth, no mercy, or no knowledge. That means if you what does it mean to be without knowledge? Ignorance.
Yeah.
So we see lying, wrath, and ignorance. 3 things or 3 characteristics or 3 spirits that we took on when we were in the most highest chosen land, the land flowing with milk and honey.
Oh, wait.
All right, come on now.
Verse 2.
Yeah.
By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery.
Oh man.
They break out and blood toucheth blood.
Because we just read Numbers 35 where it say, don't defile the land. For blood, it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed but by the blood of him that shed blood.
Ooh.
And blood toucheth blood. All the commandments being violated. And we got the nerve to scream out and wonder, why? You Negroes still ain't figured this thing out?
That's a hard verse right there, boy.
You still ain't figured this thing out. It's the degradation of your moral character. The laws of the Most High are being totally ignored. And then you got shepherds like Creflo Dollar. And look, some of these Israelite teachers now too.
Yeah.
Some of these Israelite so-called teachers are teaching you ain't got to keep the commands of the Most High. Like y'all should have stayed in church.
Yeah. Right.
Do y'all know the ramifications for us going against the Most High? You should know.
Yeah.
We coming to the end of our 400-year sojourn, and you mean to tell me you ain't figured this thing out yet? Come on, Ock, let's get it.
Verse 2 again. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out and blood toucheth blood.
They break out and blood toucheth blood. Wow, come on, Ock.
Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven. Yeah, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away.
You feel me? And then it's crazy because even in these last days, you got millions of fish washing up on shores.
Man.
You see what I'm saying?
Then thousands of birds is dropping from the sky.
Dropping out the sky and all that. Your sin affects the Most High's creation. You see, that's why we need to hold ourselves accountable. That's why we need to be working on being more righteous and thirsting after righteousness and applying these scriptures. You understand? And walking in the spirit. That's why. Because the very things that you do in wickedness even affects the Most High's creation, man. Why the fish got to die because you being evil? Why birds got to drop out the sky because you being evil? Why the water got to turn to blood because you being evil? You see? Right? Everything is reacting off the sons and daughters of the Most High.
Yeah.
You affect everything. The world was made for you.
Yeah.
We ain't figured it out yet. We still playing around. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing me. I'm living my best life. I hear it, thou.
Yeah.
I hear you talking. You dig? But understand everything that you do has a ripple effect, whether in righteousness or in wickedness. Believe it or not. All right, come on. Now let's get it.
Verse 4. Yet let no man strive, nor reprove another.
Wow.
For thy people are as they that strive with the priests.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, what are y'all trying to reprove everybody for? The Most High has people set up out here, and that day were priests that basically were the intermediaries, the middleman between Israel and the Most High. Right? Now, how do you strive or fight against those that's been set up to teach you? How do you fight against those? Right? They tell you in the Apocrypha, reverence my priests. Reverence them. You feel me? Like, you think that's a light thing? The Most High is dealing with this brother or this sister on that level like that? You think that's a light thing? That ain't nothing light. You know how many hours of his day this man got to sacrifice? Just so you can be edified? Just so you can be fed? Just so you can get some mysteries? And he looked at it as the scum of the earth today. Like he's some chump sucker or something. Like he the little cat running around here with his pants sagging in skinny jeans. You look at somebody that the Most High is dealing with like that, somebody that sacrificed their life so you can be fed. Woo-wee. Come on, let's get it.
Book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 5. Therefore shalt thou fall in the day.
You see what's going to happen? We're going to fall for that. Come on.
And the prophet also shall fall with thee in the night.
Wow. Come on.
And I will destroy thy mother.
And I will what?
Destroy thy mother.
Man, look, the Most High ain't playing no games. You go against me, families got to drop for it. You dig? We're going to read stories today about men that went off and their wives and children had to pay for it. Yeah, because why? You as a man, you the provider, protector. You the vanguard. You the head. Right? You go off, your whole family got to pay for it. That ain't that, man. That's nothing to take lightly, man. That's why brothers you gotta really take this thing serious. Go ahead, Nick.
Just to give a picture, you know what I'm saying, to see what he's saying. If the tree is bad, the branch is bad, then the fruit is bad. That makes sense?
Yeah, make all sense in the world.
And what do you do with a tree that has bad fruit or yields no good fruit?
Just cut it down and burn it.
Say that.
Yeah, it ain't number fuel for the fire. That's all it is, man. Right? So what are we seeing right now is that the very things that we do affect even our environment, not just the people around us, our environment, the Most High's creation. Right? Y'all know it's animals now that got homosexual tendencies.
Yeah.
Where they get that from?
Yeah.
That's not even in their nature.
From the men committing bestiality with them.
From the men committing bestiality with them.
And with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said that on Facebook. I'm like, how is this male lion humping it? They never used to do that, man. You see that all throughout the animal kingdom now. They are now being faggots and homos. And yeah, they mix like
tiger
and it's going down, man.
Never did that in natural habitat.
Yeah.
A lion would never make it.
That's what I'm saying. A liger.
You force that type of captivity. Look, ain't they in a captive environment? Trip off of that. Captivity is bad even on an animal kingdom.
That's right, Jay, Judah. The chemicals jacking everything up too, boy.
Hey, that's another fact.
Yeah.
Straight fact.
Verse 6.
Straight up.
It says, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge.
My people. My is a pronoun. It implies possession. Knows he talking about his people. Right? And that's very frightening because we the only ones running around here don't have basic knowledge of self or our power, our God. Everybody else know that and they take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? My mom's Irish and my dad's Italian. You feel me? They actually take that for granted, man. Do you know how destroyed the people have to be to not even know who they are?
Yeah.
Not to know their language, their land, their culture. You understand? Their flag, their military, nothing. You have no sense. I mean, you don't keep your national holy days, nothing. You just are totally destroyed. You feel me? So without you even stepping up and proclaiming that as one of the Most High's chosen, the gap is open for anybody to tell you what you are. Feel me? It's like somebody downloading software on a computer, running another program. You feel me? You ain't downloaded nothing. You ain't got no software on there. You see? Somebody gonna step up and guess what? Download something else and you become that.
That's why we, even in the ancient times, we were claiming that we were Gentiles.
Yeah.
Now we claiming it again today. You know how destroyed the people got to be to not know who they are. That's nothing to take for granted. That's major league right there. Yeah. Right? So my people, his people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. And that ain't talking about college credits. Nah, we talking about knowledge of who your God is or your creator and who you are. Without that, you don't exist. You don't exist. And you're the only people that don't even have a seat at the United Nations.
Only people.
Yeah, who else? Who represents you at the United Nations? You Israel. Who represent you? Nobody. And ain't nobody talking about the big elephant in the room. And all the nations know who we are. But nobody's speaking about it. Nobody. All right, come on now.
It says, because thou have rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
Y'all heard that? You reject the knowledge of the Most High. He said, all right, well, look, you reject me, I'm going to reject you. And he need to be that solid so you can understand how serious he is. Right? You going to reject my knowledge. You're going to reject this covenant. It tell you in the book of Baruch, the 3rd chapter, children of Israel, don't give that which is holy to a strange nation. Don't do that. You feel me? Come on now.
I'm going to start that over from 6 again. Verse 6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou have rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me.
Wow, because we were a kingdom of priests, right?
Wow.
That you should be no priest unto me. No Kohen. Kohen is priest. That's him that minister at the altar. Right? That's who the Most High deal with on a high spiritual level. A priest ain't just a common Israelite. He's someone that spend his time meditating, praying. He's in the sanctuary. He's doing the service of the Most High so you can be straight. You see? And the men stayed up in the temple, man, for like 6 months at a time and then rotated out. All right, come on now.
Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy Elohim,
right? I
will also forget thy children.
That's how serious that is. Right? He said he had a controversy going back up to verse 1, right? Went into all the lying and everything else, right? And then he said, well, since you done forgot the law of my law, I'm going to forget your children. Now, who in the business of that? You want the Most High to remember us and to remember our children, not to forget them.
Yeah.
And you wonder why bodies are dropping in the streets amongst our nation. You wonder why Israelites are getting killed like it's the end thing now. You wonder why. We don't forgot who our God is. We even forgot his instruction.
Yeah.
And we can care less. Care less. Boy, you get to tell the Hebrew he's supposed to be keeping law. You understand? Hold himself under the teachings of Messiah because he taught Torah. You understand? But from a spiritual understanding of it, the true spiritual implication. He never got rid of it. He just taught you the true meaning of it. Like if you're going to be out here rocking law, make sure inwardly you cleanse, man.
Right.
Inwardly, spiritually, that you are circumcised. You see? You done forgot law, I'm going to forget your children. Do y'all see the ramifications for going against your creator?
Yeah. Look, or your mother. He said, I'm gonna whack your mamas, I'm gonna whack your mother, and I'm gonna kill your children. It's all in the same verse, all in the same book. Yeah. That's deep. 7. As they will increase, so they sinned against
you. See that as you get increased, as you get blessed, guess what? You forget about the Most High. You sit on back. You feel me? You forget about his judgments. You stop rehearsing his righteous acts. That's why it's important to keep his feast days, because you constantly remember what he's done for us in the past. Right? I don't even get Negroes today. Like, you ain't got to keep the feast days of the Most High. Bro, you are not rehearsing his righteous acts.
Yeah.
You're not remembering what he done did. You are going to forget what he done did. You're going to forget his judgments. Guess what else you're going to do? Stop keeping his law.
Ooh. And
guess what that's going to do? Make him hit your mama, hit your children, and his entire creation is going to be affected because you as Israel done went off.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, real thing this. All right, come on, now let's get it.
Therefore, will I change their glory into shame? They eat up the sin of my people, and they set their hearts on their iniquity.
We set our hearts on iniquity, man. We hell bent. We premeditate sin today.
Yeah.
We actually premeditate it. Now, ain't that something? How do you premeditate to be a criminal in the eyes of your creator? And you know the judgment behind it. I'm talking about conscious Israelites, man.
You know the judgment on it. Like, you know it's a Shabbat. You running around here in the club. Right? You know that the Most High ain't down with no type of adultery or nothing. You trying to, you got a man, yeah, you happy?
Playing with fire, boy. Playing with fire.
You know no thief are getting to the kingdom. You stealing. You feel me? You know all these things, man. You know no murderer getting to the kingdom, but you hate your brethren. You steady playing. And believe that you deserve a kingdom. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're not even serious with this thing. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
And there shall be like people, like priests, and I will punish them for their ways and reward them their doing.
And reward them like the people, like the priests. So if the king is evil, all his servants are too. So if the priests become corrupted, what you think will happen to the people? And the priests will put up as the middlemen.
They gonna think it's cool to stanky leg and backslide and sin.
Yeah, so
the priest can do it, so we can do it too.
Yeah. So you brothers that's in positions of teaching, you sisters that are influential to other sisters, don't take that situation lightly. You feel me? Because if somebody see you that everybody perceives as wisdom and folly, oh man, they're gonna blow their way out of proportion. Naturally, it tell you that in Ecclesiastes, right? Him that's perceived to have wisdom and he do a little bit of folly, man, that's major league to him, to everybody else. All right? Like people, like priests. Come on, Knock, let's get it.
Verse 10.
Yeah.
But they shall eat and not have enough. They shall commit whoredom.
Wow.
And shall not increase, because they have left off to take heed to Yhwh.
Right, so you ain't taking heed to him, you serve another God. So that's spiritual whoredom. You dig? And dealing with them other gods, man. See, our power is the only one that's going to even hold you to a high standard sexually. Like we got to have, like he's high morals when it comes to intercourse and sex in the Bible.
Because when you look into any other religion, y'all know I study all of that. You know what I'm saying? You got sex rituals. You got sex is like the end thing in any other religion. That's how you literally enter into new dimensions and get
open
benefits and open portals in your mind. So sex is the thing, the end game for any other religion and all these different types of sex is sex. You know what I'm saying? They get that off back. They want penis and vagina bumping together. But if you look at it from a scriptorial point of view, it's better to withhold yourself and to actually know the person on a mental level before you make a soul tie like that. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I noticed that about 2 years ago. I said, dang, all these other religions promote loose sex and whoredom. But when you get to this Bible, it always tell you, you know what I'm saying, to conserve yourself.
He gonna hold you to a high standard sexually, man. Yeah. Anybody else, you can sex magic, the tunnels of Typhon, y'all look that up. All that evil madness that these heathens come up with. And they look at sodomy or homosexuality as a ritual to tap into the dark side.
Yeah, they call it the tunnel of enlightenment. Yeah. And it have to be a 7-year-old boy butthole. Yeah. Man.
The tunnels of Typhon.
Yeah.
These heathens.
And they gotta be 7 years.
Yeah. You got some LC?
Yeah, I forgot I even did that lesson. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good lesson to check out on that. We did a video called Sexually Transmitted Demons, Soul Ties, STDs. Make sure y'all look that up.
Yeah. When them Greeks took over Jerusalem, you feel me? They had their way with harlots within the temple.
Yeah.
The Most High holds us to a high standard sexually, man. Period. You understand? Other than that, it's fornication. That's why he got laws about sex. Leviticus the 18th chapter.
Yeah.
Leviticus the 20th chapter.
Yep.
And you know what I'm saying? 1 Corinthians the 5th chapter. All these are sex crimes, which you know is fornication today, according to the Bible. Not according to the Webster's Dictionary, according to the Bible. You feel me? And all those crimes have a judgment that come behind them.
Boy, they do.
You see what I'm saying? So he talked about the whoredom. They, you know, even though they committed whoredom, they weren't increased. It didn't profit you none to serve another God. You understand? Spiritual whoredom, nor commit physical whoredom, and engage in sex magic and the tunnels of Typhon. All right, read that verse 11 and we can move down.
11.
Yeah.
Whoredom and wine and new wine take away the heart.
Whoredom, wine, and new wine. Whoredom, wine, and renewed wine or more wine. What it do?
Take away the heart.
Take away your mind. Yeah, get you drunk. That's why the scripture tells us to be sober. You see? Because it'll take away your heart. Y'all getting some understanding so far, throw a 7 up in the chat. Again, we dealing with judgments again. Judgment of the Most High. This is part 2. Fire and brimstone. Right? Everybody love to talk about the law, statutes, and commandments. And I noticed that. Nehemiah used to talk about that all the time last year. Everybody leaves judgments off the table. As if the Most High just changed his mind or something.
Yeah.
Like judgments don't matter no more.
Because it keep you comfortable in your wickedness when you ain't got to think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk, man.
All right, we want to go next.
All right, let's do some 2 quick hitters real quick. Give me Proverbs 13 and 13, and then give me Proverbs 15 and 10. Some 2 quick hitters, and then we're going to get into one of these stories, man. I really want to go into one of these stories about judgment and how it affects those around us, because we still thinking individual. You didn't arrive here by yourself. We was together coming over on these slave ships, defecating on one another.
Yeah.
You dig? You have neighbors you live 50 feet away from that you don't even talk to. Look just like you. For some reason in 2019, the Negro believes he's an individual. That he gonna slow roll this thing or come up by himself. It'll never happen. It ain't set up like that. None of us live and die unto ourselves. That's what the scripture says. Somebody taught you how to tie your shoe, brush your teeth, wipe your rear end.
Right.
Huh? All of it. Whatever you doing, you were taught it. Or you observed it and learned it. You didn't arrive on this level by yourself. None of us live and die unto ourselves, man. Remember that. This is the butterfly effect. Everything that you do has a ripple effect. You understand? Now, you can either use that and put righteousness out there so your family and everybody around you will be affected off the righteousness that you put out for generations to come. You understand? And you get an everlasting name and memorial with the Most High, or you can be evil, right? And get your seed written out the earth. Like he told Ahab, I'm going to cut off everyone in your house that pisseth against the wall.
That's your verse right there, ain't it, boy?
Huh? That means he cutting off all seed carriers, all men out your house.
Yeah.
Judgments of the Most High. Stop playing. Stop playing, man. Take this thing serious. All right. Let's get this real quick. Proverbs 13 and 13, 1 verse. And then I need Proverbs 15 and 10, and we're going to get into one of these stories, man. And we need to understand this.
Proverbs 13, verse 13.
Yeah.
Whoso despises the word shall be destroyed.
Whoso despiseth the word shall be what?
Shall be destroyed.
Not preserved, destroyed. Come on,
But he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded.
He that feareth Yhwh, fear, have reverence, great fear for the commands of the Most High, you shall be rewarded. Those that's going against them, like you say, I got a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, they despise the word.
Yep.
And guess what happened to us? We got destroyed for it.
Yeah.
Right? Second Witness, Proverbs 15 and 10. And then let's go to First Chronicles. First Chronicles, the 21st chapter. Let's read about David.
You know what's crazy, y'all?
Go ahead,
You see that in your everyday life when you like buy big things that you need to put together. And us being Hebrews and Negroes, we just figure we got it all figured out. We throw the instructions away. And that deal don't go together wrong. It's all tight. It be destroyed, don't it? Yeah. All because we threw away the words and instructions that was given to us from the creation of it, how to put it together, or how to live. Same thing with your Bible. This is your instructions on earth on how to get the kingdom. And we just put this away and disregard all the commandments, all the instructions, all the judgments and everything, and still do what we want to do. Then we end up destroyed over it. And then we be asking ourselves why, all alone knowing I shouldn't have never threw away the instructions in the first place. You threw away the owner's manual. Makes no sense, man.
And wonder why you don't know what a fuse box is.
Yeah.
Exactly. You don't know what a power steering fluid goes.
Crazy, man.
All right. So Proverbs 15 and 10. Let's do this First Chronicles 21 after that, man.
Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way.
You see why correction is grievous? Because you don't forsook the way. When you get to the point in your spirit to where can't nobody tell you nothing, you don't want to hear this Bible. You understand? And it's crazy to me because after 400 years, that you just thought that Negro would have came up with something, you understand, contrary to the Bible, as hard as he go against the Bible.
Right.
Well, I mean, what do you propose we do?
Right.
What's your plan?
There'll be no answers.
There are no answers. and look, we've tried everything. The Medu Netter, the I Ching, all of it. You done tried every single philosophy on this planet,
right? Accept the truth. Yeah, we always done had the Bible, but we talking about the commands, the truth concerning the Bible, right? They've been teaching religion out, well, acting like they've been in the Bible, teaching certain principles in the Bible, you understand? But it's religion, right? The tree of knowledge of good and evil, because there's plenty of evil. They'll throw a little good out there to bait you. But then they'll bring you into Easter rituals, Christmas tree ducking, Halloween, call it trunk or treat now, Thanksgiving, slaughter the natives, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Labor Day, President's Day, Memorial Day, Martin Luther King Day, Valentine's Day, Juneteenth,
Labor Day.
I mean, everything. They got a day for everything. Yeah. And you ask, well, when last time you did the Passover? When last time you did unleavened bread? Silence.
Yeah. Or you can ask, what's that? What's that? What's that? Yeah. Crazy.
You'll finish that off, Yhwh. Let's get into the story, man.
And he that hated reproof shall die.
He that hateth reproof shall live.
Shall die.
Y'all heard this? So we can't be too above. Not even too above. We can't never be even thinking that we above the reproof and correction of the Most High.
That's right.
Like, get that out of your mind, man. Whatever got you thinking like that, that's of the devil. You need to fast and pray and get that up off you. You understand? Because if you hate reproof, you're going to die. If you despise the words, you're going to be destroyed. Mm-hmm. But if you fear the command, you will be rewarded. That's the quick hitters. Bow, bow. Right? Let's get into our story. First Chronicles, the 21st chapter.
Book of First Chronicles, chapter 21, starting at verse 1.
Yep.
And Hashatan stood up against Yisrael and provoked Dawid to number Yisrael. And Dawid said unto Joab and to the rulers of the people, go number Yisrael from Beersheba even to Dan, and bring the number to them to me, that I may know it.
Yeah, so trip out this. The number of the children of Israel supposed to be as the sand of the sea. We never supposed to be numbered. David as the king, as the leader of Israel, knew that. But we got Satan tempting him. And Satan was allowed to tempt him because the Most High gave him permission to, just like he did with Job.
Must have been one of them heavenly meetings, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You feel me? The devil can't do nothing unless the Most High give him permission. All right? So kill the Christianity and take that out your mindset. He ain't underground in red pantyhose with a pitchfork smoking a joint.
With
smoking gas, like y'all call it today.
Yeah.
He ain't doing none of that.
He's not a wild card?
No. He a loose cannon? No. He got to go get permission from the Most High.
Under orders too.
Yes, he's under orders. He got to get permission. Read the book of Job. He had to go holler at the Most High before he did what he did to Job. This same thing just happened to David. Right? Because you read another scripture that say the Most High tested David. You understand? But it's the Most High allowing the enemy to come try David to see, do you really believe this? Are you going to stand on what it is I commanded you? Or you going to get weak and compromised? We were never supposed to be numbered. Our enemies are never supposed to know how many of us it is. That's why I never do the census. Yeah. They be coming through telling us the census and all. Nobody live here. You going off.
Yeah, you going off.
Going off. Y'all never know how many of us it is.
Might be 30 of us back in the day.
You never know how many babies I got. None of your business.
Yeah. I got a million.
All right, come on, Doc, let's get it.
Verse 3. And Joab answered, and Yhwh, make his people 100 times so many more as they be. But my lord the king, are they not all my lord's servants? Why then doeth my lord require this thing? Why will he be a cause of trespass to Yisrael?
About that. So David tell his top general, Joab, hey man, go number the people. The general, like, hey man, you tripping. Why would you even do this?
Going off.
Showing you that David knew that he was going off. Right? And he go to the leader over his army and say, look, go number the people. And he questioned it. Like you ought to when you hear something come down from leadership or whatever that's going against the Most High. Ooh, man, you tripping. What you mean? That's showing you nobody is exempt. Nobody is above the command of the Most High, not even the king. You see? His general, his top in command, like basically told him, you tripping. What do you mean go number Israel? Why would you do this? Yeah. Come on, Hebrew.
Verse 4.
We in
First Chronicles, chapter 21, verse 4.
First Chronicles 21 and 4, 12 tribe athlete. All right, come on, Doc.
Nevertheless, the king's word prevailed against Joab. Wherefore Joab departed and went throughout all Israel, and came unto Jerusalem. And Yhwh gave the sum of the number of the people unto David, and all they of Israel were 1,000,000 and 100,000 men that drew sword. And Yehuda was 460 and 10,000 men that drew sword.
And you want to number all the foot soldiers and head busters the Most High got out here.
That's great. Hey, it's a lot too, boy.
Yeah, a whole
Boy,
bunch.
we deep, boy.
You come from a long line of spiritual warriors, man. Spiritual and physical warriors, man. That's why the police be scared when it just be two of us together. Because deep down in their subconscious, they remember all them head bustings we done gave them. If you don't forget that, it's in your DNA. It's locked in there.
Straight up, man.
You feel me? They are the children of their fathers, and we are too. So deep down, our enemies know, hold on, too many of them together, it's going to be a problem. 2 of them wiped out a whole city before. You dig? Is it that time again? You never supposed to number Israel, ever. All right, come on.
Verse 6.
Yeah.
But Levi and Benjamin counted he not among them, for the king's word was abominable to Yhwh.
That's right, Yhwh. You see that? He went and brought back some numbers, but he didn't number everybody. Because he knew that what the king asked him to do was against the Most High. You see? Nobody's exempt. So if somebody tells you that you perceive as somebody that's an elder, or somebody that you perceive as somebody that's over you in the scripture, if they tell you to do something that's against the Most High, you are supposed to question that.
Yeah.
Right. And say, oh, no, you going off, man. What you mean?
He played it smart too. He brought him back some numbers, but he didn't number Israel.
Yeah, he's like,
he played it smart. I ain't gonna get my head cut by the wig, but I ain't finna get judged by God either. So he really didn't number them if he didn't do the whole trial.
Right. He ain't do everybody.
Yeah.
He played it, you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, this is the king. I know the Most High with this David. And cut Goliath head off. That David. Like, you know, he got a head buster. But he still understood. There still was a little fear of the Most High there with him. Yeah. All right, come on, now let's get it.
And Elohim was displeased with this thing. Therefore, he smote Israel.
See, hold on. He smoked David?
No, he smote Israel.
Trip off that. The Most High hit his people for what the king did. Ooh. What you do affects everybody around you. That's the point of this lesson tonight.
You want to go to war? I'm going to hit your army since you want to go against me. Yeah. I'm going to hit your army.
Yeah. You see that? What you do affects everybody around you. And just because you were tempted and you knew better, and then you had a chance to escape that because your general said, why? What you gonna do that for? But you kept it going. You feel me? Let there be a lesson to brothers that's in positions of power and all that, man. Never get above yourself. Right? Never get above the scriptures. Keep your head low. Right? That's what the Most High command. Hey, and my one ox said, y'all way more braver than me. Y'all way more braver than me when it comes to the Heavenly Father. When the Heavenly Father say he gonna bring smoke, I ain't gonna repeat anything else. Yeah, but that was powerful. Because he was like, you Negroes that make it a career to rebel against the Most High, y'all way more braver than me. Yeah, you way more braver than me, man. I'm afraid of the Most High's judgment.
Bobby Chu said she saw that.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like,
he holier than thou.
Nah,
that boy humble.
Y'all way more braver than me.
Yeah.
You dig? And that's how you supposed to first. Psalm 119. Yaakov, you can just pull that with me, one verse, 119 and 160. True about what David said about the judgments of the Most High. Psalm 119 and 160, and we're gonna get back. And it's the same David that just was tempted to number Israel. But watch the judgments. The Most High hit Israel for what the king did. And this wasn't when David did something else before, like took a man's wife and had him killed behind it. David was spared several times, man, when he should have been hit. Showing you even the Most High having mercy, but there still was judgment behind this, man. Yeah.
Psalms 119, verse 160.
Psalms 119, verse 160.
That word is true from the beginning. And
Psalms 119?
Yes, sir.
119, verse 160? Yes, well, give me 120 then. I must be off. It's either 119, chapter 1, Psalm 119, verse 160, or maybe 120.
No, it's 120.
Okay.
What did it say?
My flesh trembled for fear of thee.
My flesh trembleth for fear of thee. Go ahead.
And I am afraid of thy judgment.
And that's how we all should be, afraid of the Most High's judgments. Right? Let's get on back to what we was. First Chronicles, 21st chapter.
All right, we're in book of First Chronicles. We're back in the book First Chronicles chapter 21. We left off at verse, I'm going to read 8 down again.
That was Psalm 119, verse 120, y'all. Psalm 119, verse 120 is what Yhwh just read. Right? I'm afraid of your judgments. And they should be. And your flesh should be afraid of the Most High's judgment. You can't withstand everlasting burners, man. None of us can. All right, let's get it out.
All right, verse 8.
Yeah.
Back in First Chronicles chapter 21. And Yhwh said unto Elohim, I have sinned greatly, because I have done this thing. But now I beseech thee, do away the iniquity of thy servant, for I have done very foolish.
That's one thing I love about King David. He never delayed or hesitated to repent. You know how people do today, they come up with an explanation and an excuse. No. And they'll let pride, you feel me, make them hold on to their transgression.
Some even tell you, you ain't finna get no apology, no repent from me.
Yeah. But every time David tripped, and ain't that many times, he tripped a few times. And ain't that many times he tripped. Every time he tripped, he on record immediately repented. I done foolishly. Please pardon my iniquity. Right? That means he knew what he was doing. He just decided to take what? A backseat to Hashatan. All right, come on, now let's get it.
And Yhwh spake unto Gad, Yhwh's seer, saying, Go and tell Yhwh, saying, Thus said Yahweh, I offer thee 3 things. Choose thee one of them, that I may do it unto thee.
Said, okay, well, look, he hollered at David's seer, his prophet. Most High gonna give you 3 options out of this. All right, you got 3 options, David, because you tripped. Remember, the people getting hit because of you, right? Because of your wickedness. All right, well, I'm gonna give you 3 options. What are the options? Let's get it out.
Verse 11.
Yeah.
So Gad came to Yhwh and said unto him, Thus said Yahweh, choose thee either 3 years famine, or 3 months to be destroyed before thy foes, while that the sword of thy enemies overtaketh thee, or else 3 days the sword of Yhwh, even the pestilence in the land, and the angel of Yhwh destroying throughout all the coast of Israel. Now therefore advise thyself what word I shall bring again to him that sent me. That's what?
3 options for this,
wouldn't
for
want
your
none of those.
transgression.
And he got to pick one.
You got 1 out of 3 to pick, right? Either 3 years of famine.
That's what
I mean, 3 years, no food. You know how many deaths gonna be behind that.
It's not gonna be death on all of them.
It is. Or 3 months to be destroyed before your enemy. Now, you know David got enemies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He done laid so many heads down out here. You know he got it. You know his enemies like this. Oh, word? We finally get to get at him. We finally get to get at David, who done knocked over 10,000 people for his God. Or 3 days of Yahweh's angel destroying throughout all the coast of Israel and pestilence.
Man, it ain't even no.
I'm gonna take the 3 days.
I'm just gonna throw myself to mercy at the court. Just like do, man. Look, regardless, we finna lose some lamps, man. Regardless.
Yeah, heads gotta roll. Like, regardless, you feel me? Based off your transgression, that's the point.
That's deep, man.
Based off you transgressing, others are affected by it. Others gotta die behind this, man. Whew. And you know, I mean, just trip off what America did when they finally caught Muammar Gaddafi.
Yeah.
They drugged that man through the streets of his own country.
Shot him up his butt.
Shot him up his rear end. Humiliated him. You understand? And then finally domed him. And the U.S. run Libya now. Okay. And Muammar Gaddafi wasn't nowhere near as much as a head buster as David. Can you imagine the Philistines getting hold of David?
Boy.
And he done killed thousands of Philistines in his life. I'm talking about tens of thousands. One time he killed like 200 of them just for a dowry. Can you imagine that? 3 years famine, right? Or 3 months being destroyed by the Philistines, like some of your main enemies. Oh my God.
Or 3 days. Notice it was years to months, but the Most High wrath so hard. He's like, look, I can't even do 3 years a month. Y'all wouldn't even be here. He said, or 3 days of the Lord's sword.
Of his angel. The angel of Yhwh destroying throughout all the coasts.
Boy.
And each one of those judgments, the number 3 is involved.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
3. There's a spiritual meaning behind that as well. You know what I'm saying? Them 3s go hard, but that's a whole nother topic. We'll get in there one day.
Yhwh, Yak, what up, Ox? Shalom, King.
Shalom.
Akiyam.
All right, come on, Knock. Let's get it.
All right. It says, and Dawid said unto Gad, I am in a great strait.
Yeah, I'm in a, you feel me? Between a rock and a hard place.
Like, man.
You feel me? Grab it, neat. Do it. Grab it.
It says, let me fall now into the hand of Yhwh, for very great or his mercies, but let me not fall into the hand of man.
You hear that? He said, boy, I'd rather fall into the hand of the Most High because he got mercy. He did. Shalom, y'all blessings. He said, I'd rather fall into the hand of the Most High because he has mercy.
Yeah.
But man, don't let me fall into the hand of man. It's over. Y'all see that? All right, come on, Knock. Let's get it.
Push, what you doing, man? What you doing, bro? Verse 14. So Yhwh sent pestilence amongst Yisrael, and there fell of Yisrael 70,000 men.
All because of one man, the king, numbering the people because he was tempted. 70,000 Israelites had to die. So now you see the very things that you do, the very actions that you do affect everybody around you, man. 70,000 heads got to roll because you, as the king, went against the Most High. That's judgment. You dig? And he offered them 3 ways out.
Yeah.
You dig? 3 ways out on this. And in every situation, somebody had to get hit behind it. Multiple people had to get hit because you tripped. So let there be a lesson to all us, man. The very things you do in your life affect everybody around you for generations to come. You got 70,000 Israelites got to die because the king made a mistake. The king sinned.
Seeking wisdom. Yes, this open for anybody to come sit in and listen, but it got to be Yisrael. Can't be no heathens. So, yeah. If you other tribes, you can come and sit in. You know what I'm saying? Knock on the door. We are open. Come sit down and get some understanding. You know what I'm saying? But if you're of any other nation, you can learn from online, though. So, yeah, most definitely. All right, verse 15.
Yeah.
And Elohim sent an angel unto Jerusalem to destroy it. And as he was destroying, Yhwh beheld, and he repented him of the evil and said to the angel that destroyed, it is enough. Stay now thy hand. And the angel of Yhwh stood by the threshing floor of Onan and Jebusite.
Onan the Jebusite. So the Most High, when he decreed or commissioned that angel to start chopping heads, the Most High like, all right, that's enough. Stay your hand. You done killed enough. Right? Now, threshing floor is where when you harvest your wheat and all that, you got to bring it into your floor within your barns. You got to separate the good crops from the bad crops. You understand? Now, if you get to the history of this is exactly where the temple was set up in Jerusalem. Exactly. Ornan the Jebusite. David finna buy this from him. Like, look, man, give me this. Here, take 600 shekels of gold. But I'm buying this because I'm the one that tripped and got all these people killed. You understand? And this actually ended up being the very spot where the temple was set up, Solomon built and all that. You understand? And sacrifices and offerings were being made in Jerusalem, this very spot right here. The threshing floor of Ornan the Jebusite. And this is all based off David himself going against the Most High. So remember that next time you tempted to go against the Most High, ask yourself, can this affect 70,000 people? Right? Me going against the Most High could affect 70,000 people. 70,000 people could die for my transgression. That ain't nothing to play with, man. It's nothing to play with. And it's good because that's what you're going to do at that point. You're going to hold yourself. You're going to hold yourself to a high standard. That's what you're going to do. You're going to hold yourself to a high standard and check yourself before you make a move that's against the Most High. You feel me? Shalom, my sister. Shalom.
Verse 16.
Yeah.
And David lifted up his eyes and saw the angel of Yhwh stand between the earth and the heaven.
Wow.
Having a drawn sword in his hands, stretched out over Jerusalem. And Dawid and the elders of Yisrael, who were clothed in sackcloth fell upon their faces.
It's fasting time.
Yeah,
They ain't sackcloth, dust on their head.
Ashes.
Like, Most High, please have mercy. Yeah. Come on, now.
Verse 17.
Yeah.
And the word said unto Elohim, is it not I that commanded the people to be numbered?
Mm-hmm.
Even I it is that have sinned and done evil indeed.
Mm-hmm.
But as for these sheep, what have they done?
That's David's question. That was me that did that. Why all them people got to die for
Now
that?
he like, hit me now. Hit me.
I ain't. Why everybody got to die for what I did?
Yeah, that's deep.
Why? Come on.
Let thy hand, I pray thee, O Yhwh, my Elohim, be on me.
Let your hand be on me. And that's a man that stand up, that realize his sins against the Most High. You understand? Like that. When you do something with somebody and you get caught, you say, "Come on, man, we got caught. Come out from over there."
Yeah.
Like, nigga, shut up. What you doing?
I could have got away.
Come on, we got caught. Because you men of integrity, like, look, Most High hit me. It did. Even with Messiah, when they came to arrest him, right? He said, "Who you looking for? Who you looking for?" They said, "Who?" They all fell backwards. Bah!
Yeah.
Got back up, straightened their stuff out. He said, "Who y'all seek? Who y'all looking for?" They fell back again. So if it's me you looking for, let my people go. Let my boys and them go.
Yeah.
David just said the same thing. Like, let your hand be on me. I'm the one trip. That's integrity right there, man. You understand? There ain't nobody that's weak. Like, come on, dog. We got caught. Right. No, you got caught. He got away. Right. That's the Negro's mindset today. Right. We got caught. Right. That ain't integrity of men in the Bible. When David tripped, the few times he did trip in his Bible, he immediately repented. Right? No excuses. All right, come on now.
It also shows though too the mercy, of the Most High as well, because he repented, he told the angel to fall back, that's enough death. As well as before he destroyed the world the second time for the flood, in Joshua 5, he says he gave the people of the world 25 years or something like that. And he said if they repent and turn back, to me, I won't destroy them. But obviously, they didn't. And then too, also in Jonah, he sent Jonah out to Nineveh to destroy, to let the people know that, hey, I'm about to destroy, the Most High is going to destroy your city.
Sounds like he Olam Kazdu.
And the people they put on sackcloth and they repented from what they did, and the Most High stayed his hand. So when the Most High pronounced judgment on us, he's gonna follow through on it. But at certain times, we can, stay his hand.
Yeah, he show us pity plenty of times throughout the scripture. Yeah. But hey, grace and pity runs out.
Well, no doubt.
Straight up.
No doubt.
You see his wrath and his mercy in the same story.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what a lot of people don't want to talk about. You want to talk about his mercy. Yeah, but the Most High got wrath too.
Yeah.
Right? Don't get out of box. Yeah. You need to know that. Like, don't get caught out of bounds, boy. All right, you get caught slipping. Had it not been for his mercy, you'd be dead. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of us like that. A lot of us are like children. We like to push the envelope. Right. I got away with it at that time. Let me try it again.
Yeah.
I ain't get punished right then and there. Let me try it again. That smack come down like, oh.
Oh yeah, it ain't no saving America KKK.
No.
It's prophesied for this to go. So yeah. It says, let thy hand, I pray thee, O Yahweh, my Elohim, be on me and on my father's house, but not on thy people, that they should be plagued.
Wow.
It says, then the angel of Yhwh commanded Gad to say unto Dawid that Dawid should go up and to set up an altar unto Yhwh in the threshing floor of Onan the Jebusite.
The altar is the place where you bring sacrifices and gifts to appease the wrath of the Most High. That's why this was the spot where the temple was set up eventually. Solomon built the temple on this very spot. All right, well, tell David go make an altar then. You better sacrifice to the Most High since you want him to hold his hand. Right. All right, you better do some sacrifices that are acceptable to him. All right, come on, now let's get it.
Verse 19. And Dawid went up at the saying of Gad, which he spake in the name of Yhwh. And Ornan turned back and saw the angel, and his 4 sons with him hid themselves. Now Ornan was threshing wheat.
He said they hid themselves. That show you, man, that these angels are first entities.
Yeah.
And not little white babies and huggies and pampers. No, these are angels like first. Like you see his 4 sons got afraid, hid themselves like, whoa.
Yeah, what was that?
What did we just see? Who is that?
Yeah.
That's a serious thing to where it make you go hide yourself. Not like Cupid, you know what I'm saying? Your whole life, a little white little heathen baby flying through the earth with some huggies on,
some baby wings,
striking you with the love darts. That's that in your mind. That's an angel today. But every time an angel showed up in these scriptures, for the most part, men passed out and lost strength, and they had to come and holler at you and say, "Hey, fear not, get up. I'm here to answer your prayer. I'm sent to answer. I got a message for you. Get on up." And then you get strengthened, like, "Oh, okay, dang, what? I didn't know who you was." Like, yeah. All right, come on, Hebrew.
Verse 21. And as Dawid came to Ornan looked and saw Dawid, and went out of the threshing floor and bowed himself to Dawid with his face to the ground.
You know he the king, right? Go ahead.
Then Dawid said to Ornan, "Grant me the place of this threshing floor, that I may build an altar therein unto Yhwh. Thou shalt grant it me for the full price, that the plague may be stayed from the people."
Yeah, he's like, "I'm paying for this. I'm the king, even though I got the power to take it. I'm paying for it."
He said full price too.
Full price.
He don't even want a discount, huh?
Yeah, no discount. I'm paying for it. You feel me? I ain't cutting no corners. 70,000 people then died because of what I've done. Yeah. Serious, ain't it?
Yeah.
All right, come on, guys.
Verse 23.
Yeah.
And Ornan said unto Dawid, "Take it to thee, and let Yhwh thy king, and let my lord thy king do that which is good in his eyes. Lo, I give thee the oxen also for burnt offerings, and the threshing instruments for wood, and the wheat for the meat offering. I give it all."
Oh, now I'm like, man, look, you ain't gotta pay for this. Take it. Take it. Take the offerings. Take the burnt offerings. Take the meat offerings. Take all of it.
Take that out in the wheat for the meat offering.
Yeah, the wheat. Yeah. Come on, Doc.
I gotta talk about that. Verse 24. And King David said unto Ornan, "Nay, but I will verily buy it for the full price."
Like, no, I'm buying this. Right, I got us into this, and guess what? I'm buying it. That's what it is. All right, come on.
"For I will not take that which is thine for the Lord, nor offer burnt offerings without cost."
Flat out. Come on.
So Dawid gave to Ornan for the place 600 shekels of gold by weight.
Y'all need to look that up and see how much that is.
He broke bread.
Look up 600 shekels of gold and what it is equivalent to today in U.S. currency. That's how much David paid for that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't slave wages. That's 600 shekels of gold. Pure gold. Come on, Doc.
Verse 26. And Dawid built there an altar unto Yhwh, and offered burnt offerings and peace offerings, and called upon Yhwh. And he answered him from heaven by fire upon the altar of the burnt offering.
I mean, he respected his offering.
He accepted it.
Yeah.
And Yhwh commanded the angel, and he put up his sword again into the sheath thereof. At that time, when Dawid saw that Yhwh had answered him in the thrusting floor of Ornan the Jebusite, then he sacrificed there. For the tabernacle of Yhwh, which Moshe made in the wilderness, and the altar of the burnt offerings were at the season in the high place of Gibeon. But Dawid could not go before it to inquire of Elohim, for he was afraid because of the sword of the angel of Yhwh.
Yeah, I heard that. They was like, "No, man, I'm good." That boy about 70,000 bodies and drop around this deal. I'm straight. Let me stay on back. You feel me? Again, y'all, the very things that we do affect others around us. Never take that for granted. Never. The very things that you do can affect not only your family, your loved ones, everyone around you. Right? And David even asked, like, look, don't kill your people. Why your people got to die for what I did? Let your sword be upon me and my father's house.
That's deep.
Let your sword be upon me and my father's house. Spare your people. I tripped.
Yeah.
I'm the one that messed up.
Yeah, that's deep.
Yeah. Go ahead, Nee. Yeah.
Even that, but he took his son out of that. He was produced out of that. You know what I'm saying? His first son.
Yeah.
But then he also let a heavier burden on Israel. Like, because what David did. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He said the sword should never depart. So you read the Deuteronomy and the Leviticus person, it talks about how Israel should have an art against his, brothers, against his boys, against his children. You know what I'm saying? Should perish in the land of your captivity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it unleashed, like what Daniel 9 said, you know what I'm saying? Everybody says that the person's ready to put the law open.
That's true.
All this stuff.
That's true, man. That's true.
You know what?
But Gentiles tell you that wasn't me, that was back then. I had nothing to do with that.
Right.
I didn't have to do nothing either. I'm self-employed.
That's right. That's right.
You gotta pay for it, I gotta pay.
Right.
Yeah.
You reap, I had to reap.
Yeah. For what was sown all them years ago. That's right, bro. The scripture tell you in Isaiah 14:21, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of his fathers. You see? We no, man, that ain't how the Most High get down. You got to answer. No, nothing escapes judgment. All right. So that just the moral of that story was for us all to learn from.
Right.
What you do, whether it's righteous or evil, affects everyone around you. You feel me? So how about we focus and do what's right in the eyes of the Most High? You feel me? Yeah, that way blessings will flow. Not only for you, your children, your loved ones around you. Feel me? Your brothers and sisters that's striving to be right according to the Most High. You dig? Especially if you're someone that's perceived to be somewhat wise, man. Look, a little bit of folly you do. Can we look at it as if it's an abomination? You know what I'm saying? Very much higher scrutiny. We're going to 1 Kings 13 next.
So you put
1 Kings 13.
what up, brother?
Isaiah 14 and 21. Isaiah 14 and 21. Also, one of the brothers grab that Ecclesiastes for me real quick. Ecclesiastes, I believe it's chapter 10. I mean, grab it just real quick. Show y'all that, man. Look, Ecclesiastes chapter. Yep, Ecclesiastes 10 and 1. Just real quick. One quick verse to show y'all that, man. Feel me? Especially if you're in a position of being someone that's edifying, you know what I'm saying? Edifying the flock, someone that's in a position of teaching or whatever. You got to hold yourself to a high standard. Because the little bit you do, you fought downwind wrong, somebody gonna complain. More than the average, brother. You feel me? There's gonna be all type of assumptions out there. That brother eating pork. That ain't smell right. Is you eating lawful?
We getting another mic, y'all, for the crowd. It should be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
Trying to have it by Shabbat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ecclesiastes 10, verse 1.
And what? Yeah.
Dead flies cause the anointment of the apothecary.
Yeah.
To send forth a stinking savior.
Yeah, like the apothecary or our healers, our herbalists, like my brother right here. The apothecary. Right? Read that again and say what?
Dead flies cause the anointment of the apothecary to send forth a stinking savior.
Come on.
So doth a little folly him that is in reputation for wisdom and honor.
You see that? A little folly. A little bit of foolishness, man. Gonna get blown way out of proportion if you somebody that's perceived to have wisdom and honor. Right? That's why you can't be out there tripping. Right. You can't be out there stanky legging and doing your thing, and you know it's the Sabbath. You know it's the high holy days.
Right.
Right. You somebody that's out here, Yahoo, nigga, folk tribe, nigga, shalom, nigga, keep the law. You know what I'm saying? You got your fringes on, boy. You out here violating.
Yeah.
You feel me? People are gonna blow, and then not only are you violating, you posting it all on social media of your folly. People are going to, people that's going to blow all the way out of proportion. More than just the average brew. You feel me? You got something, Nick? Yep. It's just time to get better. Yeah.
That's all.
It's time to do better.
Time to level up.
Yeah, but it knows what it said right there. A little bit of folly to him that's perceived to have wisdom and honor. At the club.
On the other side of midnight.
Spending money.
Even if you ain't really doing nothing, but that ain't how the world gonna see it.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
and what are you doing in the club on the
If you know you ain't doing nothing.
Right.
Talking about you resting.
Wow.
That boy
Man, you
spending
doing
money.
something.
Boy, that's spending money.
You doing something, brother.
What?
I ain't doing nothing. I wasn't doing
Yeah.
it, man.
Don't let Miss Mattress back catch you over there, boy. What done rubbed up against you the wrong way, boy. You in there dancing. What, they got him a little lap dance? Oh no, I wasn't doing that. You out here go. It's all bad. You dig? And thank the Most High, it was mercy there. You feel me? Thank the Most High, because he tell you in the Book of Jubilees, angels rest on Sabbath.
Yeah.
You ain't got no guardians. You ain't got no protectors out there. You just out there. Loose.
Ooh, you ain't, hey boy, you ain't got no protect. The angels rested.
Everybody rested.
Back. Get your ass to the house, boy. Hey, that's major right there though, because you're right. Even it say that even the angels keep Shabbat. They resting, huh? Boy,
Yeah, we gotta make sure we get ourselves together, man. Stop that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold yourself to a high standard, because everybody watching.
Yeah.
No matter what you doing, man, you're gonna be looked at. Like me and this brew was together earlier, but you know, went up to this little spot up here. His sister was looking at us under eye, talking about some church.
Yeah.
Well, who's the pastor?
We both are.
We teaching.
We both teaching up there.
What do y'all teach? I'm talking about this looking at us like we just filth. Like,
we went to open an account. Like when we walked in, she was just like, "Who is these two niggas?"
Yeah, just looked at us.
And
like,
remind you, this is Israelite sister.
Yeah.
Boy, she seen them church. She seen our church papers and stuff. Like, yeah, we just got a building with you out. Wow. Boy, she looked down. She said, "A church."
Church. I mean, I got my wave cap on, you know how we roll. I mean, I ain't coming up in there with no slick bottoms on. And you know what I'm saying, man. I'm just, hats and all that. You know how we walk up in there like we just how we dress. Man, she looking at us like we was in there like lying or trying to be on some type of fraud or something. You dig? She looking at us like, so what are y'all? Melchizedek? I said, yes, sister. Like in the Bible, Christ the high priest at the order of Melchizedek, Psalm 110. Yeah. She's like, oh, okay. So what are y'all? The whole Bible. Yeah, come on. We be at Sabbath service on Saturdays. Come on. Oh, y'all teach Sabbath. Yes.
She said, yeah, y'all teach the seventh day. That's what she said. Yeah, the Sabbath. And we get up and leave. She was like, yeah. She was like, Bishop something.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, Bishop. Huh?
Bishop. Oh, the original.
Yeah, I'm the original.
She said she's the original Bishop. But look, hey, declined us though. When he have us open account?
This is a woman.
And she is the wife.
Yeah.
Hey, look, the crazy part though is just off of how we look though and how we came in, you know what I'm saying? She ain't even deal with her people. Yeah. We ain't even get to open the account there. We went right down the street to another Hebrew lady, just way older than her, elder Hebrew. She ain't even asked us no questions. Come on back here, young man.
Set us right on up.
Come on back here.
He's looking at what first looking at the under eye, at the top of them glasses, like, You dig? And he was trying to give us a hard time or whatever. I'm like, look at this here. Like Hosea say, who that nigga on that nine?
Who that nigga on that nine, boss?
Man, I'm like, boy, our people crazy.
Hey, I'm finna go watch that, boy. Who the heck nigga over there? You let him sleep on the house?
Yeah.
Your father roll over in his grave.
Tell him. Hey, we say, tell him about the gun line, boss. Look at us like we just less than nothing. I'm like, dang.
Hey, but it be your own people that look down on you like that. This is a Shebrew.
Yeah.
Look down on us. The whole vibe switch when we walk.
Yeah.
We was all happy. Like, we could open up this account, baby.
You know
So we walked in the room. We just look like, man, something different about this lady, man.
She like a church. Who's the pastor? What are you talking about? Like, what that got to do with us opening an account? And we got everything we need right here.
Man, she was reaching for some new stuff. We
Yeah.
need stuff I ain't never
Like, man, look,
I ain't never heard of to open this account.
Like, man, let's go on down the street then, man. This is mad. You feel me?
Was I?
Should have had on some gators. Had some gators and a suit walked up in there.
Come up in there
Smell like Old Spice.
looking like a Zora.
Yeah.
That's right, the Heathen Report. I agree.
All right, man. Let's get it, man.
No suits, no shoes, no service, huh?
Hey, do the 10 and 1 again for me, y'all. You can include that 10 and 1. And then let's get into this 1 Kings 13. Let's get it. Nah, I just quoted it. This is how I say it. I mean, you can read it if you want to, though.
Nah, they can't hear you back there.
Yeah. It's all good. All right, do it again, Ecclesiastes 10 and 1.
Dead flies cause the anointment of the
Apothecary. There you go.
to send forth a stinking savior.
No, savor. Not savior, savor.
To send forth a stinking savior.
Or smell, right? Go ahead.
So doth the little folly him that is in reputation for wisdom and honor.
Yeah, so your folly is like dead flies and a stinking smell. You feel me? Your folly is when you somebody that's held in high reputation and perceived to have wisdom and honor. That's major. So hold yourselves to a high standard. That's right. Out here, especially you out here spreading the word and people know what it is and they are okay. Every time somebody meets you, they should feel like they had an encounter with the Most High. That's right. The brother told me something to change my life. All right. First brother I ran into that told me something to change my life, changed my life. Dig? All right, let's get 1 Kings 13th chapter. This story right here is beautiful as well because this is somebody that was partially obedient. Partially. You need a pen? Okay. Yeah, I got we saw that verse. Start at verse 1. This right here was about a brother that was partially obedient, man. And guess what? Partial obedience is what? It's still disobedience, man. Still disobedience. So it's something to be learned. And there's a judgment for being partial. See, just like it's a judgment for what you do and how it affects others around you. Right? For being halfway cocked in this is a judgment too. He tell you in Revelations, I don't deal with those that are lukewarm. What I'm gonna do? Spit you out my mouth. Right? Don't get in this and not finish. That's the point. That's right. You gonna get into this thing, man, count the cost. Be all the way in. And you get chips to the middle of the table. I'm all in. That's how you gotta be. If you doubting, and if you're not sure, you're gonna fall off. That's the only way this works. What happened to Lot, daddy? Yeah. And Joshua, Abraham's brother. He was halfway in and got destroyed. Got burnt alive. Boy. All right, so let's get this. 1 Kings 13th chapter. Start at verse 1.
And behold, there came a man of Yhwh out of Judah by the word of the Lord unto Bethel.
Hold on for a second.
Before we start this story.
All right, pray. Okay, yeah, it's pray.
Good looking Seraphina.
Most High bless you. All right, y'all face Jerusalem. Let's get this prayer off real quick. It's 6 a.m. in Jerusalem. So first hour of the day for them. If we was living in Israel, you'd be getting up right now, about to start your work day. You did it. We're ready. I feel you. I feel you. All right, we're going to do Yahweh's prayer in the Hebrew and then, do it in the English. Get the spirit rolling in this deal. Right. All praises, all glory, all honor to the Most High, owner, creator, and possessor of all things. Repeat after me. You all good, LC? Oh, I thought you had your hand up. You cool, bro? Are we good? All right. Repeat after me. I be new.
I be new.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Yikadesh.
Yikadesh.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Tabo.
Tabo.
Malkuteka.
Malkuteka.
Yeah, I say.
Yeah, I say.
Ratzonka.
Ratzonka.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
K.
K.
Baret.
Baret.
Et Lekem.
Et Lekem.
Kukenu.
Kukenu.
Taylanu.
Taylanu.
Hayo.
Hayo.
Uslaklanu.
Uslaklanu.
Oh.
Oh.
Kataenu.
Kataenu.
Kamo.
Kamo.
Shelsuki.
Selsuki.
Gam.
Gam.
Anaknu.
Anaknu.
Lakotin.
Lakotin.
Lanu.
Lanu.
Wa'o.
Wa'o.
Tabienu.
Tabienu.
Lide.
Lide.
Nisayo.
Nisayo.
Ki.
Ki.
E.
E.
Kopzenu.
Kopzenu.
Min hora.
Minora.
Kilaka.
Kilaka.
Hamamlaka.
Hamamlaka.
Wahabura.
Wahabura.
Wahati Baret.
Wahati Baret.
Laome.
Laome.
Olamin.
Olamin.
Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
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 Hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah.
Yahoo.
Yahoo.
All right, let's get in English. Get in English. Our Father.
Our Father.
In heaven.
In heaven.
Holy is your name.
Holy is your name.
May your kingdom come.
May your kingdom come.
And your will be done.
And your will be done.
On earth.
On earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us.
And forgive us.
Our sins.
Our sins.
As we also.
As we also.
Have forgiven those.
Has forgiven those.
Sinned against us. And lead us not into temptation.
And lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us.
But deliver us.
From the evil one.
From the evil one.
For yours is the kingdom.
For yours is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
And ever.
And ever.
Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
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 Praise
the mighty Yah.
Yo. Get her done.
Praise the mighty Yah.
Say it from your stomach.
Y'all can't
Don't get out of power.
Hey, don't get out of power, son.
What?
Y'all going on.
Praise the mighty Yah.
Let's get her done, man. Let's get her done. All right, man. 1 Kings 13 chapter. Let's go ahead and get this, man.
1 Kings chapter 13, verse 1 again.
Yes, sir.
And behold, there came a man of Yhwh out of Judah by the word of the Lord unto Bethel, and Jeroboam stood by the altar to burn incense. And he cried against the altar in the word of the Lord and said, O altar, altar, thus saith the Lord, behold, a child shall be born unto the house of David.
That's right.
Josiah by name. And upon thee shall he offer the priests of the high places that burn incense upon thee, and men's bones shall be burnt upon thee.
Flat out. So who know who Jeroboam is in the history of Israel? Who is Jeroboam? LC. The point of head of who? In the history of Israel, who know about? I put it this way. We're gonna put it like this. Who know the history of the split of the kingdom? We all know. None of y'all know nothing about what happened when the kingdom split. The northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. 10 tribes and Judah and Benjamin in the southern. Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, really. So 9 and 3. What happened was Solomon, the son of David. We all know who King Solomon is, right? All right, well, King Solomon did some evil things. And once he died, his son Rehoboam, the grandson of David, took over. Rehoboam, right? But the kingdom split. All right, so Rehoboam took Jerusalem, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, you dig? And Jeroboam, you understand, was an idolatrous king that took the other tribes and put their capital in Samaria up north. All right, so now you got one nation, but it's split. All right, one keep the capital in Jerusalem where it should be. The other tribes kept their capital in Samaria. Now, Jeroboam, this Negro, started coming up with his own feast days, made whoever a priest, you dig? So you got somebody coming to prophesy against Jeroboam. And I'm like, look, this altar that you building, guess what? Josiah, one of the last righteous kings that were born in Judah, other than Messiah, right? Said he gonna offer the priests and all that on this altar. The bodies of the priests that's been offering on this fake altar, on these false pagan days, on these false days you can set up, guess what? They gonna die for that.
That's what he basically saying. So Jeroboam was the king over the northern kingdom. All right. Rehoboam was Solomon's son, and he kept the southern kingdom. Right. Remember, all 12 tribes is one nation, and we had one capital, Jerusalem, but there was a split because of the sin of Solomon. What was Solomon's sin? It wasn't the fact he had all these women. It was the fact he had all these strange women and allowed them to worship these false gods. Right. Dig? And eventually, all these women with these false worships, he allowed them to build temples in Israel. Right? Now you got temples to false gods in the Most High's chosen land. Right? And Solomon, one of the wisest men ever, allowed it. That's why the kingdom was split. And Most High told Solomon, I ain't gonna do it in your days because your daddy David was solid with me. But once you died, this kingdom is splitting, right? And Jeroboam, one of your servants, is gonna take control of the northern kingdom. Your son Rehoboam is gonna take the southern kingdom. That's what happened. So this is right here. Jeroboam and already took the northern tribes. They got the capital in Samaria. He came up with an 8th month feast. He made whoever he wanted to be a priest. And they start offering on this makeshift altar, you feel me, doing whatever the hell they wanted to do. So the Most High, like he always do, when you trip, he sends a prophet to you and warn you, judgment is coming, right? And he prophesied that Josiah would be born, right? Which ended up being one of the last righteous kings in Israel before Babylon came and took us down. That's a little bit of history. Learn the history of the split of the kingdom. Go back to 1 Kings 11, you'll see Solomon tripped. 1 Kings 12, the prophecy came down and the kingdom split. Now we right here in chapter 13. All right, so learn the history. When you learn the history, you'll know exactly, okay, the 10 northern tribes took their capital, went to Samaria, the southern kingdom stayed down here, and we ain't been one nation since. All 12 tribes have not been one nation since this right here. And this went down 722 years before the birth of the Messiah. So you talking roughly 3,000 years that we all ain't been one nation. 3,000 years, man. You see that? All because of one man. Solomon. His sin caused the entire nation to split, and we ain't been one nation since. That's why we got to accept Messiah. You feel me? That's why we got to accept Messiah, because we all should be one nation again as one stick in his hand. That's Ezekiel 37 chapter. Right. You feel me? That's coming again. You feel me? But because of the sin of Solomon roughly 3,000 years ago, we ain't been one nation. All right. And this was the first king over the northern kingdom, split nation. All right. Everybody understand? Go ahead, LC. We about to read it. This that story. It's that story right here. All right, come on, Knock. Let's get it.
Verse 3. And he gave a sign the same day, saying, this is the sign which the Lord has spoken. Behold, the altar shall be rent, and the ashes that are upon it shall be poured out.
Yeah.
And it came to pass, when King Jeroboam heard the saying of the man of Yhwh, which had cried against the altar in Bethel, that he put forth his hand from the altar, saying, lay hold on him.
He ain't want to hear that prophecy come out. Lay hold on that man. Lay hold on that prophet right there, right? He pointed at him. Lay hold on him, right? That's like you telling me something that I don't want to hear. But it's the truth. I'm like, hey, shut him up. Right. And as I go to point at you, come on.
And his hand, which he put forth against him, dried up.
He got the what's that boy, Juicy J? DJ, ain't that him? Or DJ Paul, who is that? Juicy J? That boy be rapping like this.
That's DJ Paul.
DJ
man.
Paul,
whatever dude name.
Yeah, one of them, the 666 Mafia Negroes. Right. But notice he that's what happened to this man. His arm dried up. You feel me? He ain't have no use of his arm. This is what happened. And as soon as he pointed at the prophet and said, basically, arrest that man, with his arm with it.
That baby hand, DJ Paul.
Oh, boy, you know what they had to do, boy. You go to reach your hand out, boy, and that deal wither up. Boy, you know your heart gonna fall out your chest behind that.
What to do?
Man, oh, right? Yeah, this Bible real, boy. Come on.
So that he could not pull it in again to him.
It's a chicken wing. Yeah, we got the chicken wing on. All right, come on now.
Verse 5. The altar also was rent, and the ashes poured out from the altar, according to the sign which the man of Yhwh had given by the word of the Lord. And the king answered and said unto the man of Yhwh, entreat now the face of the Lord, thy God, and pray for me, that my hand may be restored me again. And the man of Yahweh besought the Lord, and the king's hand was restored him again, and became as it was before.
Like Jeroboam, evil is all hell. He like, hey man, even though he wanted him arrested, he said, hey man, pray to the Most High that my hand be restored.
That's crazy.
Hey man, come on, man. If anybody could do it, that lets you know that he knew that the Most High was with him.
That's
man.
right. That's right.
The fact that you would even say, hey, pray to your God, never. Pray to your God and have him restore my hand as it was before. He did it and it happened. All right, you got something else, see?
Before this story, you say Solomon put him in charge of he was the industrious man.
Nah, this is something else. This 1 Kings 13 chapter. Yeah, this 1 Kings 13. It's about this Jeroboam, one of his servants, actually. All right, come on, Hebrew, let's get it.
Verse 7. And the king said unto the man of Yahweh, come home with me and refresh thyself, and I will give thee a reward. And the man of Yahweh said unto the king, if thou wilt give me half of thine house, I will not go in with thee. Neither will I eat bread nor drink water in this place.
You hear? Because he on a mission. He said, hey man, come home with me, man. I want to bless you. Hook me up. I ain't here for that. You can give me half your kingdom. I'm not coming with you. I'm on a mission.
That's right.
My mission was simply to pronounce against you the judgment that's coming. Period. Ain't nothing else behind it. Come on home with me. Nuh-uh, because I've been commanded not to. All right, come on now.
Verse 9. For so was it charged me by the word of the Lord, saying, eat no bread, nor drink water, nor turn again by the same way that thou camest.
He was commanded. I can't eat no food with you. I can't drink no water and trip off this. I can't even go back the same way I came.
He started off good.
See, I can't even go back the same way I came. I'm here on a mission, period. Finish your mission. That's the message we need to get out of this, man. Most I give you an assignment, do it. Right. And get it done. Don't waver to the right. Don't waver to the left. Right? And blessings start happening. People gonna want to bless you. Hey, man, come on over here and do this, man. And, hey, come on over here, sister. Thank you. But if the command is don't eat nothing, don't drink nothing, don't even go back the same way you came, you better follow through.
Straight up, though.
Better follow through. Don't halfway finish. That means you didn't finish. All right, come on now.
Verse 10. So he went another way and returned not by the way that he came to Bethel. Now there dwelt an old prophet in Bethel, and his sons came and told him all the works that the man of Yahweh had done that day in Bethel. The words which he had spoken unto the king, them they told also to their father.
And just a quick note, Bethel, who know what that means in Hebrew? Bethel.
Bayath El.
I know Nehemiah. No, he back there. You don't know, brother? Bayath of Beth is house, El is God. This place actually means house of God.
That's right.
Bethel. That's what it means. House of God or house of the creator, house of the power. Right? A lot of key, like, is to give y'all something. Start looking up the places of people. You understand? And the names, the definitions of all that in Hebrew. And you'll start getting deeper mysteries revealed to you.
Yeah.
Always look up the names of people and the places.
Yeah.
Right. Then you'll start getting more jewels will open up to you. Like, whoa, man, that mean that. Oh, okay. Dang, that's deep. His name mean who? Oh, okay. You feel me? That's like a little jewel real quick when you study it. You start looking up places and people, right? And the tongue that it was written in the Old Testament is Hebrew. It'll blow your mind. You get a deeper understanding of the story. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
Verse 12.
And the Most High bless you, Judah Mac. Most High bless you, priest. All right, come on, Knock.
Verse 12. And their father said unto them, what way went he? For his sons had seen what way the man of Yahweh went, which came from Judah. And he said unto his sons, saddle me the ass. So they saddled him the ass, and he rode thereon.
They father like, man, which way he go? He did what? I need to go talk to him. Right? Come on, now.
And went after the man of Yahweh and found him sitting under an oak. And he said unto him, art thou the man of Yahweh that camest from Judah? And he said, I am.
I am. So he's sitting up under a tree. Oak is a tree.
Right.
Chilling.
He pull up, hey, ain't that you, old boy, that did that back in Bethel? That's me. Hey, come on, Doc, let's get it.
Then he said unto him, come home with me and eat bread. And he said, I may not return with thee, nor go in with thee, neither will I eat bread nor drink water with thee in this place.
I'm not commanded to do that. You tripping. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a mission. The wisdom we get out of this is finish the job, y'all. Finish your job. You understand? Don't halfway do nothing. Observe this without partiality. Finish your work, no matter who got something to say about it. And people gonna talk about you if you live a life like this brother right here.
Yeah.
That brother right here in these scriptures, you live a life like that, you're gonna be talked about. It's gonna be plenty of people trying to persuade you off your path. You know what I'm saying? Coming up with their own opinions. Women crying, brothers saying you tripping, right? But you got a mission.
Sounds familiar.
It don't matter what nobody else gotta say. You gotta finish. If you don't finish, you understand? Just like people start building like buildings out here, and they ain't got enough resources to finish. What you say when you drive past that? You don't be nothing tight. Remember that church on Parker Road all them years ago?
It's still like
they
that.
still building that
I
deal.
just rolled past that.
And they've been building that deal for 20 years.
Hey, the dome still ain't complete. the structure had rust. It's all rusted and all.
Out in North County, man, it's a building off Parker Road, a church that they've been building for 20 years.
They have service in the deal every Sunday on the side that's finished.
They've never finished the building.
Never finished.
So every time you drive past it, it remind me of this right here. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't count the cost.
Yeah.
How you start building but didn't finish. You feel me? How you run out of gas? You didn't count the cost. You didn't realize, do I have enough resources to finish this? You need to be like that in your spiritual life too. When you get into this way of life, count the cost. This is going to cost you your life. You have to dedicate every fiber of your being to doing what the Most High called you to do. You dig? And you got to finish.
That's right.
Messiah said that when he was on the cross, it's finished. And he finished. Paul said in 1 Timothy, I fought a good fight. Feel me? I fought a good fight, man. You feel me? From here is laid up a crown for me. I banged to the casket. Make sure you finish.
Man.
If you don't finish, you understand, you're gonna be mocked. Because you didn't at least count the cost and say, you know what, you dig, I'm gonna have to lose this, I'm gonna have to lose that, I'm gonna have to sacrifice all this so I can gain greater in the end.
I'd rather die on the brother.
You dig? And yes, there's gonna be plenty of people like this man talking to this man of Judah. You understand? Man, come on over and later for all that. Have a little fun. You know what I'm saying? Let your hair down. Be easy. Come on, Doc, let's get it.
Verse 17.
Yeah.
For it was said to me by the word of the Lord, thou shalt eat no bread, nor drink water there, nor turn again to go by the way that thou camest.
Yeah.
He said unto him, I am a prophet also, as thou art.
So this man then said, okay, well, I'm a prophet too. I'm a prophet just like you. All right, come on.
And the angel spoke unto me by the word of the Lord, saying, bring him back with thee unto thine house, that he may eat bread and drink water. But he lied unto him.
Yeah, you see that? He said, I'm a prophet too, but he was lying the whole time. You supposed to be like, I ain't get the memo.
Right.
No matter what you claim you are, talking about you a prophet. I didn't get the memo.
Right.
Most High told me to finish like this. You feel me? He ain't came and told me he changed his mind.
Right.
I didn't get the memo. What you mean you a prophet like me? And the angel told you to tell me, look, the Most High changed his mind. Then why didn't I get the memo then?
That sounds like you shall surely die.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like exactly, brother.
Yeah.
You see? Finish your job, man. Right? You put your hand to the plow on this work. You understand? The Most I expect for you to endure. Those that endure to the end get saved, man.
That's right.
Not those that halfway finish. Like whoever won a race and only ran the halfway through it. Who?
What was the point of running in the first place?
Say you run a 200 in track. Yeah, and you only ran 100 meters and stopped.
And then say you won.
How about you won the race? No, you stopped halfway through. What you mean?
That's Adrian Browder. Everybody know I beat him.
Right.
yeah. Oh, Adrian Brock.
I beat him, man.
Yeah,
I beat him.
Boy, you got handled. Boy, you got a rag doll.
Hey,
out
that's
there.
funny, Push, boy.
Boy, you ain't lying, boy.
You know I beat him.
Everybody know I beat him.
Got your ass, boy.
No, you got handled. Boy, you got your face boxed in. How much you won? Oh, Adrian Broder.
That's funny, man.
Dead serious.
Man. Straight up, man. Count the cost. Finish.
Hey,
Don't
man.
be like Adrian Broder in the spirit.
Boy.
You feel me?
Hey, in his head, he really be winning. I'm
I be trying to tell Uncle O, like, man, that man is trash to me. Man, you know, he used to be. I'm like, I ain't talking about all that used to stuff. That man done burned so many negative images in my mind his last few fights. Horrible. I like, boy, I can't compare him to the greats. You gonna compare Adrian Broder to the greats?
Nah.
Boy, McDonald ragdolled him.
Everybody know I beat him.
Yeah, well, you got handled.
That was funny.
Hey, come on, man. Let's get it.
Verse 19.
Yeah.
So he went back with him and did eat bread in his house and drank water. And it came to pass, as they sat at the table, that the word of the Lord came unto the prophet that brought him back.
I ain't that trip. Now that's crazy because this man lied to him. Trip out the spirit of the Most High move. This man lied to him and got him off path. And while he's sitting there eating, the word of the Most High came through the one that lied to him. That's scary. So in other words, this man was used to lie to you, right? And then the Most High used him to pronounce judgment on you. Now that's scary. That should let all us know, hey, it don't matter what nobody's pop up. That's why Paul, give me Galatians 1 if you can. Galatians 1, 8 through 11 or 6 through 11. One of y'all can. Just to back this up. Because remember, he said an angel told him.
That's deep.
But he lied to him, right? Somebody can grab me Galatians 1, 6 through 11. Watch this. Watch
Galatians
this.
1, verse 6.
Yeah.
I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you into the grace of Hamashiach unto another gospel, which is not another.
Yeah.
But there be some that trouble you and would pervert the gospel of Hamashiach. But though we or an angel
though we or an angel, come on,
from heaven preach any other gospel unto you than that which we have preached unto you, let him be accursed.
Let him be what?
Let him be accursed.
Y'all heard that? It don't matter if an angel show up telling you to go against the word of the Heavenly Father. He supposed to be ignored and rebuked. A curse means damned. You see? It's crazy because in this right here, dude lied to him and told him, well, I'm a prophet too. And an angel told me to tell you, come home with me. And you go thousands of years later, and Paul right here is saying, though we or an angel from heaven tell you any other thing than what's already been taught, count them damned. Ooh-wee.
That's deep.
Ooh-wee. Come on, Out.
Verse 21.
Hold on. Let him finish. Go ahead, Out.
That was it.
Galatians, no, you got to read down to 11.
Oh, my apologies.
No, it's all good, brother. We all good. We all good. And then we're going to get back to that. I trip off this, but what Akhnagak just read, right? The very man that lied to him, the Most High used him to pronounce judgment on him. That's wow. That should scare everybody up in her. Whoa. That's scary. You feel me? Because somebody can be used to lie to you. You feel me? And then when you get off path, pronounce judgment on you.
Galatians 1, 6 to 11.
That's dangerous, man. That's,
Start at verse 6 again.
Yeah, let's do that. I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you into the grace of Christ into another gospel, which is not another, but there be some that trouble you and would pervert the gospel of Hamashiach. But though we or an angel from heaven preach any other gospel unto you than that which we have preached unto you, let him be accursed. As we said before, so I say now again, if any man preach any other gospel unto you than that ye have received, let him be accursed. For do I now persuade men?
Yeah.
or Yahweh?
Come on.
Or do I seek to please men?
Uh-huh.
For if I yet please men,
Yeah.
should not be the servant of Hamashiach.
I would not be the servant of the Messiah if I please men. So it don't matter, man. If it was somebody that you perceived as wise in the scriptures, telling you something against the Most High, or if an angel showed up looking like he just stepped fresh out the fourth dimension, don't matter. You dig? You know what the Most High commanded, right? Don't get off path. Right. Kia say, "Are you Christians or Hebrews? We Israelites that are messianic to the bone, Kia. Right. We Hebrews, but we follow the Messiah that's spoken of in that New Testament to the bone gristle." I hope that answered your question. Right. If you want to know, we was Hebrews or Christians. We Israelites that follow the Messiah that you read about in the New Testament. Yes.
Hallelujah.
Commandment keepers in faith of a Mashiach. I hope that answered your question. All right, go ahead. You done with that?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get back to that 1 Kings 13th chapter. Read that verse again, you in, bro. While he's sitting at the table, eating.
First Kings chapter 13, verse 20. And it came to pass, as they sat at the table, that the word of the Lord came unto the prophet that brought him back.
That's crazy.
And he cried unto the man of Yahweh that came from Judah, saying, Thus saith the Lord, for as much as thou hast disobeyed the mouth of the Lord, and has not kept the commandment which the Lord thy God commanded thee, but camest back and hast eaten bread and drunk water in the place of the which the Lord did say to thee, Eat no bread and drink no water, thy carcass shall not come unto the sepulchre of
thy fathers. You see that? Because you didn't obey, because you didn't finish, you ain't even gonna be buried with your fathers. And that was major in the ancient world. All the forefathers like, look, bury me next to my fathers, man. Because they all had an expectation in the resurrection. You feel me? So when we wake up, I want to be right next to mine. You understand? Bury me next to my fathers. Because you did everything I told you not to do. You see? That's scary, boy. Somebody can be sent to you, lying, opening his mouth, sounding good. You dig? You get off path, and then the Most High, his spirit will speak through that same one that lied to you. But guess what? That just cost you your life. And he did work. Everything before this, he did work. He came and he pronounced judgment and everything. You dig? But he didn't finish. He got off path. So think about that next time you thinking about giving up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Think about this story right here next time you're thinking about rebelling and doing what you want to do. And I'm getting tired of this. Think about this story right here. You dig? Think about this. You dig? Because this could be you. Why you sitting up at Dave and Buster's chilling? Huh? Commiserating. Like he's saying Goodfellas. And women over there commiserating. Over here tripping. Knowing what you're supposed to be doing. Right? And you allow somebody to smooth talk you right up off your path. And that very person that smooth talks you off your path, the Most I can speak right through him and say, caught you.
That's deep, boy.
That's scary. That's scary. That should make everybody listening hold themselves to a high standard and say, man, I don't care what the world think about me. I got to finish. I don't care if the whole world turned against me. This got to get done. You know what I'm saying? Make that sacrifice. You feel me? Don't be so easy to give up. Everybody want to give up so easy, man. You understand? Everybody can't make this sacrifice though. And say, you know what? This is what the Most High called me into. I gotta finish this. If I don't, I will be mocked. All right, come on, knock.
Bobby Shoe, kick this non-Messianic on up out of here. Don't kick her out.
I got a script.
Yeah. This ain't the place for you.
We ain't got no words for you. We ain't gonna even respond to that, man.
You might as well keep it pushing. I already know why you up here. This is not your cup of tea. You feel me? Messianic to the bone. Come on, some butt naked. They understand you really don't understand the scriptures. When he washed the disciples' feet.
But I don't even repeat it. Right. Exactly. Nothing.
Nothing wrong with you.
These people are crazy.
Yeah, don't get embarrassed on her. Go ahead, Doc.
Ecclesiastes.
LC. What you got, Doc?
It's 1 Kings 11, verse 28. And the man Jeroboam was a mighty man of valor and Solomon, seeing a young man that he was a justice.
Oh, that's what you was talking about. Okay, yeah. Yeah, now you're right. That's the same brother. I didn't know what you were saying. Yeah, that's the same, bro. Yeah, that's the same brother. That's the same one.
So you was on point.
Yeah, that we reading in same one we reading about in this chapter, 13 with hands right up. That's right, brother.
Hallelujah.
That's right. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. All right, where we at, bro?
Yeah, Ecclesiastes 7 and 8. I'll just read it real quick. It says, better is the end of a thing than the beginning thereof, and the patience in spirit is better than the proud in spirit.
All right.
True, brother.
Let's get her done.
1 Kings chapter 13, verse 23.
Read up loud too.
And it came to pass, after he had eaten bread, and after he had drunk, that he saddled for him the ass, to wit, for the prophet whom he had brought back. And when he was gone, a lion met him by the way and slew him. And his carcass was cast in the way, and the ass stood by it. The lion also stood by the carcass.
Wow. I heard that. Judge destroyed. Judgment came behind it because you got off path just a little bit. Lion met him in the way. All right, come on now.
Verse 25. And behold, men passed by and saw the carcass cast in the way, and the lion standing by the carcass. And they came and told it in the city where the old prophet dwelt. And when the prophet that brought him back from the way heard thereof, he said, it is the man of Yhwh who was disobedient unto the word of the Lord.
You heard that? And this the cat that lied to him. That's wild, man. This the dude that lied to him, that the Most High prophesied through, told him you won't be buried with your fathers, and he got devoured by a lion. And his carcass, and the lion stood by the carcass. And he said, it is the man of Yhwh who was disobedient to the word of the Most High. You see what happens because of disobedience? Judgment.
Right.
Yeah.
Judgment. Yeah. He the donkey ain't get it. Was him.
Yeah, it was him.
He got
Donkey stood by that too.
Hey, look, it was straight judgment. Then notice the lion stood by because he said, you ain't gonna be buried with your fathers. So couldn't nobody even come just grab up the body right then and there because the lion was standing by. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, the word of Yhwh must go forth.
Yep.
And he didn't eat the donkey.
And they say right here, the ass stood by it. You got a lion and an ass by the carcass of the man that was disobedient. The donkey sit right there and the lion. Come on, Doc.
Therefore the Lord hath delivered him unto the lion, which hath torn him and slain him, according to the word of the Lord, which he spake unto him. And he spake to his sons, saying, saddle me the ass. And they saddled him. And he went and found his carcass cast in the way, and the ass and the lion standing by the carcass. The lion had not eaten the carcass, nor torn the ass. And the prophet took up the carcass of the man of Yhwh and laid it upon the ass and brought it back. And the old prophet came to the city to mourn and to bury him. And he laid his carcass in his own grave. And they mourned over him, saying, alas, my brother.
Dang, trip off that dude that lied to him, buried him, then mourned over him. Y'all see the shifting of spirits? That's major, man. That's major. You feel me? And I pray there's nobody that's listening. If you're gonna start off in this, finish.
Yeah.
Right.
Finish, man. You feel me? The judgment can come right down speedily.
Right.
While you out here playing. I haven't seen it happen over the years. Brothers start out in this thing and most I take their spirit. You feel me? I mean, he don't know a lick of scripture no more. None. Because he played with it. He played with the anointing that was on his life. He used to be a solid brother, real sharp in the scripture. You know what I'm saying? Real charismatic, knew how to draw a crowd, knew how to teach. You know what I'm saying? But he played with the anointing that was on his life, man. You feel me? I know several brothers like that. You
feel me? If you ran into him today, you wouldn't even like if you didn't know his past, you would think that brother is worldly. He ain't know nothing about no truth. Actually, that brother was a heavy hitter. I heard about 8 years ago, 10 years ago, a heavy hitter. Feel me? I'm talking about men I know personally here in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? That ain't doing a lick of nothing no more. I'm talking about like the Most High took the light, he did, and took that same spirit and gave it to younger brothers. They raise up. I watched it. You say what? Yeah, that's right. I watched it happen. I watched older men that were heavy hitters out here. You feel me? Whales versed with the sword. You know what I'm saying? Wisdom and all that. You feel me? But played with that anointing on their life. You dig? I mean, I watched younger, I watched younger, but him put the spirit on younger brothers, and they raise right on up. And them same brothers get jealous. The younger brothers. Wow. They get jealous. You feel me? Poked out lips and all that. You played with your anointing. What you mean? You was playing. While everybody else was studying and trying to get some understanding and meditating and praying, you was playing with this thing. You took it for granted. You didn't finish. And that ain't nothing to rejoice over. I mourn over brothers like that when I see them. Like, can't do them to shake my head. Like, bro, you had it. You had it and lost it because you didn't finish like this man right here. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, now let's get it.
Yeah, that's deep, bro.
Real talk. I witnessed it.
That's some deep stuff.
I witnessed it.
That's deep.
LC. You say what, bro? Yeah. Yeah. You fed. Look, it says it's impossible in that Hebrews 6. If you can taste it of the set apart spirit in the world to come and the power of the world to come, if you shall fall away to renew you under repentance. You play with your anointing. Do not do that in this walk. I'm telling you. You feel me? I've seen it happen. I've seen the Most High raise up brothers. I've seen brothers lose the spirit. They played, man. Stop playing. Took it for granted. You see? And that's what this brother did right here. He didn't finish. Let that not be any of us. All right, come on. Now,
straight up.
Verse 31.
Yeah.
And it came to pass, after he had buried him, that he had spake to his son, saying, when I am dead, then bury me in the sepulchre wherein the man of Yhwh is buried. Lay my bones beside his bones.
He like, look, he still was a prophet of the Most High. Most High was dealing with him at some point. He did. Look, bury me with him. Ooh-wee. Come on, now.
Verse 32. For the saying which he cried by the word of the Lord against the altar in Bethel, and against all the houses of the high places which are in the cities of Samaria, shall surely come to pass.
He like what he said gonna happen. What he said back in the beginning of this chapter, it will happen. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High was dealing with him then. You see? Right? So when the Most High is dealing with a brother, when he's not off, what he's saying is still true. Showing you great men are not always wise. I tell you that in the Bible, Job 32:8. Great men are not always wise. You know what I'm saying? So when he's in the spirit and the Most High is dealing with him, what he said is true. He can go off. You know what I'm saying? That's what you don't want to be like, the man that go off and don't finish. This is an example of somebody that started off and got 75% of the way done, didn't finish. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
Verse 33. After this thing, Jeroboam returned not from this evil way, but made again of the lowest of the people priests of the high places.
Come on.
Whosoever would, he consecrated him.
This dude.
Come on.
And he became one of the priests of the high places.
You think little Juicy J or DJ Paul would have got the memo by then and been like, you know what, let me be righteous from here on out. It say after that, he didn't even return from his evil way. And then he just made whoever he wanted a priest. Ned the wino.
Look up his name in Hebrew.
You know what I'm saying? Ned, though, you just making anybody a priest when you had to be from a specific tribe to be a priest in Israel. This man came up with his own feast day. He made him a feast in the 8th month on the 15th day. Did his own sacrifices, set up his own God, made his own priests. You feel me? And they used to go to what's called high places, like hills and all that in Israel. They go up to like some of the highest points in Israel, and there they would do sacrifices.
It sounds like Creflo Dollar.
Creflo Dollar, Creator Floor Dollar, LC.
Yeah, when you see a pig, and he said, "Behold, Israel, the Lord God has given you freedom." He said, "The one I said that was sin is your bone."
Yeah.
He killed the son too.
Yeah, now he cut him off.
Yeah.
Cut him off. You dig? And look, the Most High, several times in the Book of Kings, he told these men, I'm cutting off everyone in your house that pisseth against the wall.
Yeah.
That's a phraseology for I'm killing the men. Because that's what men do today. When you go into the bathroom, you stand up in the urinals, you pissing against the wall. So we say he's cutting off all the men. Everyone that pisseth against the wall. Look that phrase up. It's all in the Bible. And it's judgment being pronounced saying, I'm cutting off all the men out of your house. That's wild, man. That's wild. All right. What his name mean?
The people will contend to strive. It says to strive, to wrangle, to hold in controversy, to defend, adversary. It says to complain, to contend, to debate, to lay waste, to plead, to rebuke, to strive.
Jeroboam, to strive. One of them said adversary.
Yeah.
About that. That's crazy because some of these names, again, not some, all the names that give you an understanding into a deeper meaning. Like Nabal, the husband of Abigail.
Yeah.
Now her name means my father is the light.
Yeah.
Or the light of my father. Nabal, her husband name means fool. Like his parents named him fool in Hebrew. The degraded one. Nabal means fool in Hebrew.
He was straight a fool.
He was a rich fool too.
Yeah.
You dig? It's like, who named this man fool?
It's like they set him up for failure, right? Set him up for failure.
Your parents set you up for failure, brother. Named this man fool. You dig? And ended up getting him a virtuous daughter, Zion. Most I removed him out of her life.
Yeah.
And gave her to David.
Big trucker.
Yep. All right, come on, finish it off, Hebrew.
Verse 34. And this thing became sin unto the house of Jeroboam.
All right, give me this real quick. Give me Luke 9, 57 to 62.
Read it, finish that all the way up.
Oh, yeah.
Verse 34 again. And this thing became sin unto the house of Jeroboam, even to cut it off, and to destroy it from off the face of the earth.
And destroy it from off the what, boy?
Face of the earth.
Face of the earth. Wow. You see that?
Where you want to go next, bro?
We're going to Luke 9 real quick, 57 through 62. We're going to close on out in a minute. Just wanted to show, you understand, the judgments and how the things that you do directly affect everyone around you. You dig? And also, if you're on a mission from the Most High, finish.
Wow, excellent. That's excellent.
Finish, man. Finish. Right. Because judgment is coming either way.
Right.
Right. So this will make sure we are more circumspect with our actions. You understand? Like, dang, what am I about to do? Well, this affects 70,000 people. But David did call 70,000 people to be destroyed. 70,000 because he was tempted and he fell to his temptation. Showing you what we do affects everyone around us. So how about we push out that righteous vibration?
Yeah.
It did, and start affecting everybody in a righteous manner, man.
Yeah, or what you was talking about a couple minutes ago, boy, about how people came up, had the spirit, had recall, and you see them now, you wouldn't even know.
You would just mourn for them.
Hey, I hope I never, boy.
I witnessed that.
Hey,
I witnessed brothers fall completely off the wagon.
Hey, man, that's a sad
because
story,
they,
boy.
They turned away from their anointing. You know what I'm saying? They had other things to do. Bro, we ain't got nothing else to do. No, the number one priority is this.
Straight up.
We'll get everything else done when it get done. When we run across that bridge. But we got to do this.
Yeah.
But everybody wasn't that solid. You know what I'm saying? Oh, brother, when you got this, they know, and that was a vibration too, like pushing out there to where everybody had a right to make an excuse. I'm like, bro, they ain't in the scripture. Paul was charging Timothy. I charge you, get this done. He didn't say do it if you feel like it. If you get around to it, Yaki, you know.
I know you got a 9 to 5.
Hey, Yaki, if you just really feel like it, brother, Baba Kashab, brother, please.
Baba Kashab, brother.
Please, teach the Bible this week. Like it was put out like that. You feel me? And you can't leave men to their own opinion, their own way. The charges got to go out. Hey, bro, you commanded to get this done. You feel me? Most High commanded us to get it done.
Paul told Timothy, I charge thee in the sight of the Most High, his son, and the elect angels. Charge me and command. I command. Look, get this done.
That's right, Anaya, Blur. Everything else is vanity.
He ain't told you to get it. He ain't tell Timothy, do it if you feel like it. But when you get around to it after you finish playing Xbox, get this done. What is you out there doing?
Dang.
And he said the same. He said, what you've heard about me among many witnesses, the same commit you to faithful men who can teach others also. All these brothers are able to teach. You understand? In some way, shape, form, or fashion. That's and look, it's a charge that I put out there, a command. This is not do it if you feel like it, right? If you got brothers like that around you, they don't need to be around you teaching. Do it if you feel like it, but when you get around to it, this should be your first priority. Right. Waking up the lost sheep of Israel. Right. What the hell else you doing?
Nothing.
That's more important than this.
Nothing. Nothing at all. Everything else, like you said, is vanity.
It is. It ain't gonna mean nothing to the Most High.
It ain't gonna mean nothing to him.
We open the books.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, open the book. This is who serving who. All right, open the books. Case number so and so, so and so. Oh, okay, yeah. Open the books. Heard about him.
Yeah.
Oh, you had that truth. Oh, okay. What you do for me? What you got for it?
Man, Lord, I had a 9 to 5. I had to work the overtime.
Well, you know, my job and my woman and the child support, my baby. And I was kind of embarrassed. You know, because I really ain't want nobody to think I really was down with the Lord. I ain't want nobody to see me praying.
See me praying.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I straight know people that used to like.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you gotta be real with this thing, man. Don't play with the Most High.
Bring him before me and slay him.
Mikael said them niggas is in the truth, not the truth, brother.
Yeah, they in the TROOF. The truth, the goof truth. That's what you in.
Yeah.
Because if you treating this thing like you supposed to treat wisdom as if it's your woman.
Yeah.
Wisdom is a she in the scripture.
That woman be in your bosom.
You supposed to embrace this wisdom and this understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like, this the first thing that you do. What you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
This is what you supposed to be doing. Yeah. You watch brothers not do it, man, and come up with and let that vibration go out like, well, if you get around to it. No. You better get out there and do this.
Just think about if everybody was like that, though. Boy, it wouldn't be no word going forth out of Israel.
Wouldn't nothing get done.
When nothing get done.
And if you come in that spirit, eventually you're going to lose your anointing. Yeah. You're going to lose it. You feel me? And only by the grace of the Most High will he even allow you to get a portion of that back. But usually it's lost. It's lost. And you can see it all in the man's demeanor, how he carry himself, how he speak, what he talking about on social media now. You feel me? I knew a brother, not even in St. Louis, a brother that used to be part of this Israelite camp back in like 2007, man. We used to call the brother Yhwh. Brother was, oh man, solid with the word out of North Carolina, bro. Solid. You can quote any scripture. And that's how me and him clicked. We was both in the same type spirit. You dig? He fell out his little, his little organization or whatever. He tried to stay out there for a little while, Man, somebody sent me a rap video of this nigga wrote last year. Oh my God. I'm like, this can't be up. That's him. He running around that deal talking about, I'm talking about walking in, talking about he got the keys in the duffel bag, and that nigga talking about camel toes, and I'm like, oh my bro, you done lost the light, bro. We like I say in Ciroc, weep for the fool, for he just lost the light.
I pray for that, brother.
Man, his brother was like sword. I'm talking about a straight swordsman, unsheathed. You feel me? I know another brother, man, used to be up in Chicago. I'm talking about, used to hold camp. Used to have like 11 brothers on this side of them, 11 brothers on there. Used to hold like a 22-person camp. Used to be on the west side of Chicago. I knew all these brothers. I knew of them. We used to rap back and forth. Back in like 07, 08, we all came to the truth at the same time, probably like 04, 05. You understand? That's like 14 years ago. So we all kind of like was birthed at the same time, even though we came out of different organizations. You know what I'm saying? So I used to watch certain brothers like, okay, bro, I see you out there banging. Oh, all these brothers, man. You feel me? So I ain't even just talking about brothers I know here locally, personally. I'm talking about brothers that I watched over the years lose the light. You understand? Because they didn't finish. You know what I'm saying? And then the Most High bring up a whole new wave of young gunners. Nigga, 2012 come around, 2013 is like a whole wind. Whoosh! You like, oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Let's get it.
Hallelujah.
You feel me?
I mean, you know, I stuck around and kept it going. You look up, and there's a whole wave of rules. Wake up, you like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hallelujah, y'all praises Most High.
Yeah,
You feel me? Because when you look up, you see a whole bunch of people that you perceive that got wisdom and that's in this thing fall off. You be like, shit, you check yourself. I make sure I'm on point. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, bro. You ain't talking about the script no more, man. I ain't even on that no more. I got other things to do. Other things. All right, man. Click up. I ain't nothing to rap about. What you mean you got other things to do? And now this brother, I'm talking about, he might as well be some rap cat trying to get him a Grammy. You feel me? He brother back getting tattoos on him and everything. Like all the tattoos we got is what we had before we got in this.
Straight up.
Before. You feel me? He niggas got all kind of tattoos on them, and you mean you use a rap nigga now? Like what is this? Talking about you dropping the keys off in the duffel bags and I'm like, oh, bro, you done fell off, man. Script say weep and mourn for somebody like that, but he has lost the light. He's lost the light. Right? You gonna weep for the dead, but not like you gonna weep for the fool.
Whoa.
Right? So make your call in an election sure, like it says in 2 Peter 1 and 13. Make your call in an election sure, man. All right, let's get it out.
Luke 9, verse 57.
We're gonna read 57 through 62. Yeah.
And it came to pass that as they went in the way, a certain man said unto him, Master, I will follow thee whithersoever thou goest. And Yahweh said unto him, Foxes have holes, and birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man have not where to lay his head.
The whole point is, I'm gonna follow you. Yeah, that's what you made with your mouth. That proclamation. You saying you in this truth. You saying you gonna follow Messiah wherever he go. And he let it be known. Okay, well, you got to count the cost. You know that, right? Foxes got a place to go tonight. Birds got a place to go tonight. I don't. So you follow me. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes you be down. Sometimes you don't be on the high horse, man. You actually be down, like going through it. You know what I'm saying? Like you be like straight up, don't know where your next meal coming from at times. You know what I'm saying? Lint in your pocket. He just letting it be known, you gonna follow me. You better count them costs, boy, because tonight the foxes got a place to go, and the birds got a place to go. I don't. So he let him know, you make that proclamation to be in this truth. Understand that. You understand? Understand that you're gonna have to give up your life and sacrifice your life. You understand? But understand there's a blessing. You're gonna reap 100-fold. The return on your investment is promised to you. That's the whole thing. It ain't like you got to give up your life and then you unsure about the promise that's coming to you. He didn't already promise you good.
Right.
In the world to come, you good. You're gonna reap 100-fold. That means the return on your investment is 100-fold, guaranteed.
I guarantee.
Guarantee it.
Boy.
It just takes for you to understand that now when you can't physically see it and work as if you got it.
That's right.
Work as if you got it now.
Right. And you're gonna get blessed in the middle and on the way there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, straight up. All right, come on now.
And he said unto another, Follow me. But he said, Master, suffer me first to go and bury my father. Yahweh said unto him, Let the dead bury their dead.
That's powerful there. Come on.
But go thou and preach the kingdom of Yahweh.
Y'all hear that? He told him, he said, man, there's an excuse. I'll follow you, but I got to go to my daddy's funeral first. Nah, let the spiritually dead bury the physical dead. You go, I got work for you to do. Right? I know it don't get simple. That don't mean you can't go to your father's funeral, but for him, he couldn't. You see what I'm saying? I got work for you to do. Go get it done. Now, all right, you made this boast that you gonna serve him. And he just turn around and tell you, follow me. He letting you know, look, if you do what I tell you to do, you good. You can seal your deal right now. Like if he told you, leave everything right now, say everything you got right now and seal your deal. You can get, I guarantee you the kingdom if you come on now. But there's only one condition. You gotta walk away from everything. You gotta walk away from everything. And you're guaranteed the kingdom out. Right? Even though you can't see it. Yeah. So here comes the excuse, right? Let me first go home and bury my father. Nah. Seal your deal. You want to come, but let the dead bury the dead. You go preach the kingdom. Yeah. Come on, Hebrew.
And another also said, Master, I will follow thee.
Uh-huh.
But let me first go bid them farewell, which are at home at my house.
Another excuse. You know you're gonna get around your loved ones. Hey, look, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I'm about to move to Jerusalem. I've been called out of here.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Who are you? Jerusalem? What about the babies and the women and your mortgage and your car notes and your huh? You know, once you get back around your loved ones, they're gonna talk to you about it. Oh. I'll go, but let me first go home and say bye. I'll go, but first let me go to my daddy's funeral. What's the response?
And Yahweh said unto him,
yeah,
no man, having put his hand to the plow and looking back, is fit for the kingdom of Yah.
Do y'all hear that? No man having put his hand to the plow, starting off in his work, working hard, and looking back. You're not even fit for the kingdom. In other words, you can't get out, start off in this truth and start working and always worried about your past life.
Right.
Worried about what's behind you. You got to let all that go, man. You can't worry about what people think about you and none of that. You ain't going to last in this. You feel me? They call Messiah the devil. You can't be tripping out what nobody got to say about you. You feel me? You can't be tripping out what big mama and daddy and cousins and aunties and them naysaying uncles got to say.
Yeah.
Right? Your past life is in the rear view mirror. It's in the past. It's behind you. You can't be in the spirit of looking back because guess what? You never get your job done because you always looking back. You see? So I pray that was edifying to the lost sheep. You understand?
You see, I ain't said nothing. That was edifying to me.
I pray it was edifying. May the Most High be glorified and may his flock be edified. You understand? But let there be like a lesson, man. Judgment. You feel me? The little things that you do can affect many.
Yeah.
All right, or will affect many, not could, it will. Whether it be your children, whether it be your spouse, whether it be your brothers and sisters around you, right? So if that's the case, then how about we do righteousness and let that affect many, and bless many. David went off and 70,000 innocent Israelites had to die because he went off, right? And also when you start off in this work, you understand, finish the job. Don't be like the man of God in 1 Kings 13, man.
Yeah.
He started. What he said was true when he was dealing with the Most High. It did, but somebody came with smooth words and talked him right up out of his mission. Yeah. And guess what? A lion met him and ate him. Because he devoured him.
Didn't finish his mission.
He didn't finish. And
I can't even imagine.
That's the man of the Most High that was disobedient to his word. And he didn't finish the job.
I can't even imagine me like being like them bros you talking about. But I bet they couldn't imagine that either. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that lets you know that you like straight got it. This is a forever thing until you get called up out of here. Yeah. Ain't no breaks. That's what I got from this message. Ain't no breaks, and hey, keep the commandments and live. Ain't no breaks though. Ain't no sense of complaining about why you ain't had a break. Ain't no breaks.
It ain't no
straight
up. And it never will be.
Sleep when you're dead.
I got one more verse, man. One more verse. All right, we're going to do 2 Corinthians 4, just a few verses in that real quick. All right, 2 Corinthians 4, just a few verses, not much. And then we're going to get on about it. I'm showing you like how these brothers were fully set in their mind to get this job done. All right, 2 Corinthians 4, we're going to read 1 through 6.
Okay, yeah.
1 through 6. 1 through 11. 1 through 11. 2 Corinthians 4, 1 through 11, last scripture that we're going to pray on out. I pray it was edifying to the lost sheep. You feel me? May the Most High be edified. May y'all be edified and the Most High be glorified. Excuse me for that.
Most definitely.
All praise the glory now to the Most High.
We in the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 1. Therefore, seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not.
We what?
We faint not.
Man, look, we done receive mercy coming into this marvelous life, man. What did Paul say? We don't get tired.
Yeah.
We faint not. What you mean? Work got to get done.
Yeah, I love that right there.
Huh?
We faint not.
We faint not.
Straight
All
up.
right, go ahead, Doc.
But have renounced that hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of Yahweh deceitfully.
That's right.
But by the manifestation of truth, commending ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of Elohim.
Yeah, you see that? Have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness. In other words, there is no hidden agenda. What we on? We gonna teach the pure, unadulterated truth.
Yeah.
Right? Regardless of who like it or not. But there are no hidden agendas.
Yeah.
Like this ain't no hustle for us.
Nah. It's a lifestyle, man.
Yeah, this is life. Like
Straight
what
up.
you mean? This ain't no hustle.
Straight
We ain't
up.
Creflo Dollar around here. TDJ, that's a hustle for them. You understand? This ain't no hustle for us. This is our life. You understand?
Yeah.
And that you can't get this far and go off now, boy. You'll be a laughing stock.
Boy, that's what I'm saying, man.
You'll be a laughing stock around here, boy. You be like, that's who? And guess what? Better is the end of a thing than the beginning of it.
What you just read.
In the end, if you didn't went off, that's what people gonna remember.
Ooh.
They ain't gonna remember all that good you did in the beginning. They gonna remember how you failed.
And how do you feel with inside of yourself though, knowing you fell off? Like even though you see your boy rapping and talking about stacks in a duffel bag, he can't feel normal.
Nah.
No tasting that, having a taste of that power of that Holy Spirit, and to be on what he on now. You can't feel normal after that. I would never be right if I turned back to the nigga I was before I came into the truth. I wouldn't even be right in my inside of my own heart, man.
Yeah.
For real, man.
It's in Galatians, the 2nd chapter. If I build again the things that I destroyed, it makes me a transgressor.
Ooh.
No, that old man dead. We don't even talk about him. Other than trying to give somebody courage to come away from that.
Yeah.
We don't brag about what we used to do and how we used to be out here in these streets. You crazy? No. No, that's death and darkness.
That's right, Poppy Shoe. Poppy Shoe said he can't be at peace.
No, there ain't no way in the world he at peace.
Can't be.
When the last time I seen him, you could tell he tormented.
You can, man.
He tormented.
Man.
Feel me? Lost the light, man.
Deep.
Lost the light. He did not go at his grill. You understand? He didn't go at his grill. Look up and he just done, man. He's just a circle and drain.
Look at the elder that they was trying to make eat, you know what I'm saying, eat that pork. You know what I'm saying? He was saying,
Eliezer.
yeah, he looked back and reflected like, man, look, I did this and did that, and I got all these people watching.
He's like, I'm gonna finish this.
I gotta finish this. You know what I'm saying? No, I can't turn back. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be able to sleep at night, tell you the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You'll be done. And no, there is no rest for the wicked. I tell you that in Isaiah 48 and 22. There is no sleep for rest for the wicked. Boy, you done. You ain't no way in the world you started off in this, boy, and tasted that truth and understood, you understand, and stood set apart so strong. And went in, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you do something as short as like 4 or 5 years, man. That's a long time. You feel me? That's half a decade. To be doing something and for as short as 5 years, bro, that's a decade. That's a half a decade. You done committed yourself to that just for 5 years. And you go back.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's a no-go up.
Nah, I'd rather be dead. Like, what is you talking about?
That's like a dog going back to his vomit.
Yeah. Like, bro, you done did this. I mean, that's if you don't think 5 years is long, sit in jail for 5 years. Let me give you 60 months. Judge, give you 60 months fed time. What you mean? And you gotta do 4 years and 8 months or something like that. That's a long time, bro. You know how much they changed on the streets in 5 years? You know how much change in the streets in 5 years? Man, that's a long time. So imagine you being in this way of life for just 5 years. Some of us have been around way longer than that, but just 5 years. You understand? And you turn back and you are worse than before? Nah. I've been banging too long. Man. They just sort of compromising now.
Hey.
You feel me? They stood too strong against the adversary to be compromising. Another compromise for what?
Man.
What you got for me? You ain't got the kingdom, so you ain't got nothing. What could the world offer you to make you turn away from this?
I'm saying nothing.
There ain't nothing.
Unless you straight been caught up in your flesh the whole time.
Yeah.
Verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
Wow. Come on, right?
Verse 4. In whom the God of this world have blinded the minds of them which believe not.
Who's the God of this world? It's how, yeah, the enemy.
The prince of the air.
Yeah. You feel me? This is his dominion right now, his rulership. You feel me? Until he get cast down and thrown headlong into what's called the lake of fire.
Yeah.
But it said the God of this world have blinded the minds of them that believe not. See, this is a spiritual thing. The battle take place right here.
Yeah.
That's where it go down in. You understand? And you mess around and fall off because you didn't go out your grill, man. You took this as a joke. I watch brothers do that. You feel me? Instead of me in charging brothers, giving them a command, like regardless if you get mad, hey man, get that done. We got to get that done. Stop trying to be so PC with this, politically correct. Trying to just be everybody's friend and just, you know, everybody like you. No, man. Get this done. If we don't get this done, who gonna get it done?
Nobody.
That's who you want around you, man. Brothers just gonna stand up and be solid and not get mad just because you like, hey, we gotta get that done. Come on. Dang, bro, how you talk to me like that? Man, get out your feelings.
Yeah.
No damn boss can tell you shut your mouth and be at work on time.
You be quiet.
Sir, yes, sir. I'll go. But a brother can't tell you, hey, lock that door right there. Hey, grab the script, man. But you know, hey, no, we studying today. No, we ain't about to do that. So as a brother tell you that, it's all like, oh, brother, you can't talk to me like that. But the police talk to you like that. Your boss talk to you like that. And if you a noodle back man, your woman talk to you like that. Whoa. Nigga. So, but now, bro can't even talk to you and be like, hey, bro, no, we ain't doing that. Let's get this done. That ain't how you do that, man. Do it like this. You feel me? Man, you got to stop being so emotional, man.
Straight up, though.
Stop being so weak.
Yeah.
Yeah, the brother ain't telling you nothing that's going to hurt you. He doing that for your embetterment. Get it done.
God.
All right, come on.
It says, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is in the image of Elohim, to shine unto them. For we preach not of ourselves, but of Hamashiach, Yahweh, our Adonai, and ourselves your servants for Yahweh's sake.
We don't preach ourselves. This ain't our thing. This is the Most High thing, man. This ain't us. We don't preach ourselves like we, you know, above the wisdom of Yaki awakened today, and you know the. No. What saith Akhnagak and Yakinan Eliezer?
If y'all ever hear something like that, unsubscribe to this channel immediately.
Like the daily quotes of Malachi Maccabee and the, you know, nah, man, we ain't preaching ourselves around here.
Straight up.
We've been in the Bible the whole night.
Stop following us ASAP.
What thus saith the Yakinan Eliezer today?
With no shirt on.
Probably shoot going off.
You going off.
Flowers in my beard.
You going off. Going off, son. Okay. We ain't here preaching ourselves, man. Yeah. It ain't got nothing to do with us. We just your brothers. We just servants.
Yeah.
We here to serve the Most High and serve y'all.
Yeah.
You understand? But we don't apologize for the position the Most High done put us in.
Straight up.
I'm not about to give the gift he gave me back.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm not going to apologize to you because you don't like what the word said. That's your problem that you got with him.
Yeah. Take it up with the Lord.
Take it up with him. But I can't let your feelings, you feel me, make me go left field or right. I got to stay on that narrow path, man.
That's right.
If you don't like the way the word come out, I don't know, tell you. I'm not about to apologize. Oh, brother, my bad. You know, that I did read that 2 Corinthians a little too hard for you. I see your forehead got wrinkled a little taste over there. I don't care if you don't like what the Bible said. That ain't my problem.
Straight up.
Straight up. Come on, man.
Verse 6.
Yeah.
But Elohim, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, have shined in our hearts.
Hallelujah.
To give the light of the knowledge of the glory of Elohim in the face of Yahweh Shah Hamashiach.
He sent his son to give us that true knowledge, that true light, man. You understand? The Messiah is the true and living image of the invisible power.
Okay,
right. He told Thomas, and then you told Thomas and Philip, you see me, you see the Father.
Right.
He looked just like his daddy. Chip off that old blood, just like his daddy over there. Yeah. He's the image, and he's the prototype for how all of us are supposed to be.
Okay.
The Most High is supposed to look at his creation and say, boy, I'm looking good.
That perfect example.
I'm looking good around here. Mm-hmm. He can't say that right now. We all off. We're going off.
Reflection all, Jack.
That's why Messiah is the example. We supposed to conform to his image. You supposed to become him. See, people ain't gonna tell you, oh, brother, you know, we can't strive for perfection. Who told you that?
Yeah.
Why would the Messiah tell the woman, go and sin no more unless something worse happened to you?
Yeah.
Why would he say that if you can't do it? See, people like that candy gospel. Want everything to taste all sweet and soft, elevator music playing. You know, everybody using their inside voices and, you know, sir, I love you, you know, God, you know, that's what you want. But what you need is that pure, unadulterated fire from the pit of a bruh belly. That heavenly fire from the Most High. And you say, dang, what that brother say? Let me sit up and listen. That's how I got. That brother was roaring. I was like, man, what is going on here?
Not the elevator music.
What is going on, man? The first brother I heard roar that word, I was stuck. Like, whoa. I ain't never, and this brother had a mouthful of gold. You never thought it. You never thought this brother knew anything about the Most High. Mouth was slugged out. Tops and bottoms. You feel me? He done turned his hat, or had his hat cocked to the right and the back. Boy, he turned that hat around, boy, and shut the entire store down. I'm like, what is this? I need to hear that, though. I was 21 at the time when I first heard the word. That's 2003. That's 21 then. Yeah, but had not that brother roared that word, I'd have never listened to him. That's what we need, especially these young men out here. You need to hear that fire. You need to hear a brother look you right in your face.
That's right.
With the white of his eyes red and bloodshot because he's zealous, not because he's hiding, and he's zealous. And you're like, this is what it is.
What it is.
Bro, when you getting out into the Bible, they go, the Bible, what? Nigga, I dare, boy, and he coming off like that. I dare not call the Bible a white man's book. I knew then. My spirit got checked.
Right.
Ain't no way in the world this brother with all these goals in his mouth is coming off with that much fire, and it's the white man's book. Impossible. 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 You feel me? That's what jugged my spirit and got me searching. Man, let me go search out what's going on here. The Bible. Trying to figure this thing out on what's going on. You feel me? Yeah. That sent me on my journey. But it was fire that hit me. It wasn't none of that soft candy gospel. Right. Again, elevator music. Yeah. You know, like them heathens when the Titanic was sinking, they was playing violins. And it wasn't none of that. It was pure fire. And I could even sleep that night. Like, man, what did this brother just say? The Bible, man. Let me go get me a Bible. What's going on here? You dig? And then I got people in the church. And they ain't never came off like that. Oh no, something going on. I gotta search this out. You dig? But that's what ignited me. And I know that's what young brothers need. You need that fire, man. You need something to ignite. Somebody set some fire up on you, make you get up like, man, what is that? I'm sitting on some. Yeah, you need that. You don't need nothing that's gonna sleep you. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. No, you need somebody to jar you awake out of your sleep. Get your ass up. Let me get up.
You get the flying everywhere.
Let me get up.
Get it.
All right, come on, Doc. Let's get it, man.
All right, verse 7. It says, but we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of Elohim and not of us.
Yeah.
We are troubled on every side.
You hear that? Troubled on every side. These are men that the Most High were dealing with or catching hell out here. We are troubled on every side, right? Come on.
Not yet distressed. We are perplexed, but not in despair.
We are perplexed, but not in despair. We are troubled on every side, but not in distress. He ain't tripping off none of that. Care what I'm going through. Get it done. All right, come on.
Persecuted, but not forsaken. Cast down, but not destroyed.
Cast down, but not destroyed. Persecuted. You see all this stuff these brothers was going through? Tribulation. Also, you could have you a Bible today. Shalom. Also, you can have you a Bible today. Right. Trip off that. And not these men did this work 2,000 years ago, you wouldn't have a Bible to read.
You see? Trip off that. And these men had to go through hell and high water. You dig? They weren't at home laying on that, you know what I'm saying, fine sway. Cuddled up by the fireplace. Again, a lot of times these brothers didn't know where they was going, their next meal was coming from, where they was going to lay down for the night. None of it. See? See? That's what this is. But the return on your investment, everlasting life, man. 10 to 100-fold.
100-fold.
Guaranteed. We ain't talking about Bernie Madoff. They act like he took your money and invested it somewhere and it don't exist.
Boy.
We talking about a promise that is guaranteed. 100-fold return on your investment. All right, come on, Hebrew.
Always bearing about in the body the dying of Adonai Yahushua, that the life also of Yahushua may be made manifest in our body. For we which live are always delivered unto death for Yahushua's sake.
That's right.
That the life also of Yahushua might be made manifest in our mortal flesh.
So with the whole thing about his life being revealed to us. Like he was persecuted, you be persecuted. You feel me? But he finished his job. What you gonna do? Everybody should ask themselves, oh, Messiah, we follow Messiah. Well, he finished. He already got his ink. He had the right hand of the Father. Waiting on you to finish, because you his body. You were part of his body. He the head. He already told you it's done. Messiah got his ink. He got his spot. Father got for him. What you gonna do? See, people don't like that because they make you become proactive. It challenges you to strive to be like him. Right? He already did what he had to do. What you gonna do? That's the question. All right, come on, knock where we at.
Verse 12. So then death worketh in us, but life in you. We having the same spirit of faith, according to it is written, according as it is written. I believe, and therefore I have spoken. We also believe, and therefore speak.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Come on.
Knowing that he which raised up the Adonai Yahushua shall raise up us also by Yahushua and shall present us with you.
You see that? So we know that he who raised up the Messiah shall raise us up by him. That's why I just said he already did what he had to do. Right? Even if you don't believe, he remained faithful. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Everybody claim they follow him. We part of the body. You know what I'm saying? He the head. I hear all the, you know, phrases that the Bible say that you are familiar with. But what are you doing?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to show you my faith by my works. That's what the scriptures say. Faith without works is dead. Right? And even if I don't see you, I should hear about it. You understand? I ain't got to see certain brothers. I know they out here banging because I heard about it. You see what I'm saying? That's what this thing, he did what he did what he had to do. What are you going to do? All right, let's finish.
Verse 15, for all things or for your sake, that the abundant grace might through the thanksgiving of many redound.
Yeah, redound or rebound.
Redound to the glory of Elohim, for which cause we faint not.
There it go again. See, because of the promise, we don't get tired. We don't faint. You dig? We ain't on some, oh man, dang, the Bible again. Pray again. You got to get out that spirit. Get the hell out that spirit. Right. You feel me? Like, nah, we don't faint. We know the promises that come. And we are completely convinced in them. What you gonna do? If you believe in the promises, then you should be turning that work up out here. I believe the promises. I don't even see myself doing nothing else. You feel me? Please shoot me. You see me out the way. See me out here out of bounds, committing abomination. Yeah, I'll give you permission right now. Put me clean about my misery. I'm out here committing abomination. Down here throwing ham, honeysuckled ham down my throat on Thanksgiving. Yeah, my will ain't my own at that point. Put me out my misery. Because I'm going completely off. Yeah. See, a lot of people ain't ready to make that claim either. You dig? Like me and my Ak Rock used to say back in the day, man, look, if the Messiah ain't the Messiah, I'll be the first to burn. How about that? I'm gonna go that far. How about I be thrown in the lake of fire before Satan, the false prophet, and the beast? If a Mashiach in this New Testament ain't the Messiah, I go on record right now. May I go into the lake of fire before all those is gone.
Sound like all the chips in.
They ain't ready to make that. Oh, brother, that sounds so radical. Do you believe or not? I'm all in. What you mean? Dang, brother, you don't go there? Yes, because that's the only way I know how to go. I can't halfway do nothing. If he ain't him, I'm done. It's like, dang, brother, is you that? Yeah, I'm that serious. Because it's men out here in the spirit of darkness and have you thinking he never existed. That is all a fabrication. That is all made up. That y'all idolaters. You dig? Some of our studies and went deep enough to already know. I can say it without blinking. I know what it is. Maybe you don't. I know. You see? And once that's the conviction, you feel me? You can sleep better at night. You feel me? Let that doubting go, man. You know what I'm saying? If this ain't the truth, we done. What are we in here for?
Right.
Why are we even striving to be righteous? If he ain't came yet, then what do we do? So who are you waiting for? The one that's gonna come, that's gonna stand against them? Like, who are you waiting for? Come on, man. It's certain things, it should be just common sense, man. That make all the sense in the world. I'm all in. You feel me? And when rocking with that kind of faith, you can move mountains. You can move mountains. You feel me? You start seeing the miracles happen. You know what I'm saying? Just thank the Most High for them. You move mountains with that kind of faith. I'm all in. What nobody got to say. No non-messianic. Bro, you can claim all this Hebrew you want. We do all that too. I don't care what no Negro got to say. I don't care what nobody got to say. We do all that. We can go into the Hebrew. We can go into the prophecies. We can go to the feast days. We can go to some historical. What you think? We ain't got no historical records about Christ either?
Whatever you want to do.
What you want to do?
Whatever you want to do.
What you want to do? I mean, what you talking about? This first century, 14 AD to 64 AD. The Annals of Imperial Rome by Cornelius Tacitus. If he didn't exist, what they talking about him for? And they talking about him bad. Because the Romans are our enemies. What you mean? They ain't just talking about him. They talking about how they fed his followers, the dogs. So it ain't like, I'm saying, it's like either you all in or you not.
Right.
I'm gonna play with nobody. Like, you know, you like, we ain't did the research. Oh yeah, it's cute y'all reading the Bible now. You know, no, we all in up here. Which way you want it? You want it for prophecy? What you want it through the Hebrew? What you want it through the prophecies? I mean, through the records? How you want it?
Right.
Feast days? How you want it? You tell me. And it can go down. It can go down. We even debunked all that madness. The Flavian dynasty came up and wrote the New Testament. Oh, that's a damn lie. Nigga, that was, look, the first time that even came out was in the late 70s, and it gained steam in the early 80s when I was born. Look at the sources in the book. It ain't got no sources. You feel me? Now you can see the agenda. The devil is out here stealing souls. That's the point.
Yep.
That's the point. So either you all in or you ain't, you know, it may not be for you. You dig? Yeah, you ain't about all that. Stay on your porch. I know what to tell you. But we out here in the field busting. We not gonna play with nobody about this.
Right.
Not finna be, you know this, you know. Well, I'm not sure no, but nah, you ain't finna seduce me. I'm good. All in.
All in.
See, you know, with that type of faith, it even rattles the demons that's in the naysayers. They be like, dang, I don't know. He must got something I ain't never read before. Like, what he got? Yeah. We got the spirit of the Most High.
Right.
Yes, we'll be doing a Passover lesson before Passover, and Mally gonna be touching on a small lesson on Passover. Our Passover will be live. It'll be live on this channel. So yeah, most definitely.
I was gonna say, I catch you with a ham. It's a wrap. It better be, brother. Yeah, we're gonna go over the political assassination of the Messiah. We're gonna show you how he was crucified on the eve of the Passover and all that, man. And even his enemies are testified to it. They in the Talmud saying that. And they don't even believe he was Messiah. But they say that Yahshua
was crucified or was executed on the eve of the Passover. They say that even in the Talmud.
They most definitely speak on his existence.
And what they doing talking about him? The Pharisees and them didn't believe he was the Messiah. But if he, okay, so if he didn't exist, why are they speaking of him?
Exactly.
Right.
They ain't got all these books written for the tooth fairy.
Yeah, straight up. He's the talk.
Oh, Jolly Saint Nick.
They call him the big muckety muck. He's the talk. He's the talk, regardless whether it's bad or good.
They
talking about.
That's right.
Period.
That's right. Well, you don't talk all that about somebody that never existed.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's finish this off, man, so we can pray out.
All right, verse 16.
Yeah.
For which we cause, we faint not, but through our outward man perish. Yet the inward man is renewed day by day. For our light affliction.
Our what affliction?
For our light affliction.
Come on.
Which is but for a moment.
But for who?
A moment.
Man, anything you going through around here, bro, is light. And it's temporary.
And it's a moment.
It ain't got nothing to do, man. We talking about eternity versus something temporary. Man, come on with everything you got. I don't even care. What's up, LC? It's all good, bro. You got a marvelous body coming, bro. Yeah, you got a marvelous body coming out.
And look, I love the mindset, bro. I love that mindset you got. That means you really believe, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. What you say, boy? It's your fault.
Hey, but hey, he tell you gonna change our vile bodies. All of us got decaying and corrupt bodies. You dig? We got glorious bodies coming out. You dig? So may you endure to the end, brother.
With hair.
Yeah,
right,
brother. We say, boy, yeah,
with hair, we gonna get hair. I'm gonna get some hair.
You gonna be following challenged like me, brother. All right, come on, ain't nothing but some flesh. Come on,
worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
Wow.
While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal.
We into the spiritual things, man. Eternal things that the natural man can't see.
That's right.
Right? Such as the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
All right. So y'all, we about to pray out. I pray the Most High get all the glory, and I pray everybody was edified to the worldwide assembly. All praises, glory, and honor for all y'all prayers and all y'all support to our people that's right here. Thank y'all for y'all prayers and y'all support. You did. We back live tomorrow night from 8 to midnight. Headquarter Chop Shop or Headquarter Friday.
And Poppy Shoe, if you, I know you on racist comment, but if you block Willie Isaac, unblock him. I want to reach out and holler at him. You know what I'm saying? I do want to holler at that brother. So if you did block him, unblock him for me if I can holler at him.
No doubt. And any of y'all that need prayer or counsel, drop y'all email either in the live chat or on the comment board when the video upload. And Poppy Shoe gonna email you and shoot y'all contact to us, and we'll be calling y'all from the headquarters. Y'all willing.
Y'all will ride the zone.
All right. So Poppy Shoe is the executive secretary for what we got going on. Drop y'all email. She'll get in touch with you via email. Get your contacts. You should contact us. Bang. That's the best way we can do it. So over 10,000 people just don't be ringing the phone.
Randall, he's speaking on it right now, brother.
Yeah. So yeah, Randall Darden, just drop your email on the live chat or when the video, you understand, re-upload on the comment board. And Poppy Shoe, again, that's our sister. That's our sister that stay out there in DC. She gonna go ahead and get in contact with everybody that dropped the email. She gonna shoot y'all contact info to us, y'all number, and we'll be calling from the headquarters. That's how we know who's serious and who's not. All right. Get with the sister. All praises, all glory, all honor. Shout out to my Howard Shah, Sons of Light.
Shout out, brother.
You know what I'm saying? You need to pull on up, where you at?
Up, big bro.
Man, where you at? You going off.
Right.
I was shy.
He said, Bruce said, right. All right, y'all, let's pray on out. All praises, all glory, all honor. And the Most High. We got another prayer hour coming up anyway in less than 30 minutes, brother. You know what I'm saying? Get her done. He's going to pray out in the Hebrew. You already know what it is. Long live the King of Kings.
Long live the King.
All right. Let's get her done. What's up with you? What's up with you old jokers in the back?
Come on. Let's get it.
Y'all face Jerusalem, man. All right, y'all repeat after me.
Abinu.
Abinu.
Shabbat Shemaim.
Shabbat Shemaim.
Yikadesh.
Yikadesh.
Shimka.
Shimka.
Tabo.
Tabo.
Malkuteka.
Malkuteka.
Yease.
Yease.
Ratzonka.
Ratzonka.
Kabbat Shemaim.
Shabbat Shemaim.
K.
K.
Baaret.
Baaret.
Etlakim.
Etlakim.
Kukenu.
Kukenu.
Tanglanu.
Tanglanu.
Hayo.
Hayo.
Uslaklanu.
Uslaklanu.
Oh.
Oh.
Kataenu.
Kataenu.
Kamo.
Kamo.
Shalsuki.
Shalsuki.
Gam.
Gam.
Anaknu.
Anaknu.
Lakoti.
Lakoti.
Lanu.
Lanu.
Wa'o.
Wa'o.
Tabienu.
Tabienu.
Lide.
Lide.
Nisayo.
Nisayo.
Ki.
King.
In. Kotsenu.
Kotsenu.
Minhara.
Minhara.
Kilaka.
Kilaka.
Hamamlaka.
Hamamlaka.
Wahabura.
Wahabura.
Wahati Beret.
Wahati Beret.
Laome.
Laome.
Olami.
Olami.
Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
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 Praise
the mighty God.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
All praise and glory now to the Most High.
Praise the mighty
On
God.
the creator possess all things. Now, y'all willing, y'all, we see y'all again. You know what I'm saying? 8 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. We right back at it.
Yes, sir.
Feel me? And we here to raise up our brothers and sisters, raise up accountable men, to raise up virtuous daughters of Zion for the hour draw of nerd. Don't be like the brother that started this thing and didn't finish. All right. If y'all need prayer counseling, drop your email in the chat or on the comment board when they re-upload.
Thank you, brother.
And our executive secretary, Poppy Shoe, you feel me? Shoot your contact information to us, your number and all that.
Esukasa misukasa,
And
bro.
we will be in contact. Yahweh willing.
All right, family. Shalom.
Shalom lakam. Blessings to you all.
Most High willing,
All
Yahweh. All
right,
right,
sister.
Queen.
Shalom. Be safe.
Most High willing, Yahweh rock the zone. We'll see y'all tomorrow. We live at this every day, baby.
Right, baby. We faint not.
Let's get it. Shalom.
Yo.